You put the well next to the toilet.
You could also put your toilet inside.
No.
So you make people come all the way outside to go pee.
Yep. I'm just old-fashioned like that. What do you want?
It doesn't even open. It's broken. I'm gonna go pee on your bed.
Why would you do such a thing?
I can't get in your house. Give me permission to get in your house.
I haven't done anything in the house yet.
Oh. Well, still, I can't get in your house.
In my house alone. Go to your house. Go to your room. You're grounded.
Nuh-uh. Can't make me.
Can.
Can't.
Get out of here.
No.
Bet.
You're not doing anything. You're just playing with your fence.
You leave me the fuck alone?
No.
Get here.
By the way, people, my house is up here.
Let's get the goddamn grouch over here. Don't even.
Your house is not a trash can.
Can be.
Could be. This is mine.
You need to customize it.
Number 18.
Heard that siren. What was that?
I don't know. Am I outside? No, I'm inside. I'm doing other things. Aw. I have a little rat. And I also have a cliff that I can jump off of when Reaper gets too much.
Yep. You have levitate, by the way. You can survive that.
I have a cliff I can jump off of when Reaper gets too much.
If you look at your map, you see that larger island off the coast with all the hills on it?
Uh-huh.
If you go to the tip of that, there are 3 vendors who sell horde things. You want to take a look at that?
Wait, this is the wrong verb. No, the tip is in the top or the bottom?
Yeah, right down there. Straight ahead. And then on the other side of that rock, actually.
Oh, other
There'll be
side
like
of
a
the
little,
rock.
yeah, there'll be like a dock. You'll see it. I didn't really mean that way, but yes. There you go. Right around here somewhere. A little further to the north.
Well, there was a dock on the other side.
Maybe it's the next island over. Oh, it's where those, yeah, down there. Sorry, I mistook which island it is.
The one with the ship part.
Yeah, these guys, they sell horde stuff, like boulders and whatnot.
Have you come to trade?
Can I put something here? No, I don't own that.
Pleasure
okay.
doing business.
You walked away from me. I was looking at your stuff.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, let's see what you got, sir.
Here.
I think that's for a quest, but I bought it anyway.
Sure.
Dionysaka.
Open for
So,
business.
should I go on my my preamble rant about the audiobook before it starts?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you know about Alleria and Turalyon?
They were married and they had a babu.
Okay. That's the limitations of what you know?
Pretty much.
Okay. Let me turn down your game volume on my end, because I don't need that in my ear. It'll distract me. So, Alleria, Sylvanas, and the Valera. No, not Valera. Barisa. Sisters. They have a brother, Lirath. They were born like 4,000 years ago. They're young by high elven standards, but young, like old by human standards, right? They've been around, but they're not as old as like the founding of Silvermoon or anything like that. Alleria was a high elf ranger. She was the
Watch your back.
ranger commander of Kel'Thuzos. So obviously, you know, Warcraft 1 happens. The orcs come out of the portal in the Black Morass. They start going towards Stormwind. And, you know, Anduin Lothar was more or less the one responsible for saving the day, even though Stormwind still fell, right? Okay, and then Anduin Lothar leads the surviving humans up to Lordaeron, in between Warcraft 1 and 2. And also what happens is the founding of the Order of Paladins. Okay? So Uther the Lightbringer is a paladin, and so is Turalyon. Turalyon's like the young buck. He's like the 25 at the time or something like that. He has been knocking boots with Alleria. Their romance sort of began on the battlefield, fighting side by side. She only got involved because they were so close to Silvermoon. And eventually, the orcs sided with the trolls that were in that region, the Witherbark trolls and the Amani. And the Amani are lifelong foes of the High Elves, Kel'Thuzos. So she got involved, and she hooked up with Turalyon, and they had a babu. But they're still, like, actively engaged in war. And that's no place to raise a baby, right? So they gave it up to Varisa for the time being. And then, I mean, they would visit home every once in a while. I believe that it said that he remembers his parents, even though they technically left him. He was just like a 1-year-old. But anyway, it's not really said how long the war lasted. But imagine that he's basically never seen his parents. Basically the verdict there, right?
Yeah.
So Warcraft 2 comes to an end. The expansion, Beyond the Dark Portal, starts. That is, Ner'zhul is opening the Dark Portal again, and he's going to Outland to do it. He wants to open a bunch of portals and bring all the demons through to invade Azeroth.
Okay.
Khadgar, Turalyon, Deneth Trollbane,
from far and wide.
the Stormwind Expedition, and Alleria all decide to go to Outland through the portal and close it from the other side.
Okay.
They know that this is a suicide mission. They know there's no coming back.
Find me
But they do it anyway.
something memorable.
So they go through, they blow up the portal, they blow up Ner'zhul, he detonates, all the portals detonate, and Draenor becomes undone and gets parts of it teleported
We
into the
have
Twisting Nether.
reasonable prices.
Okay.
So, Eretor grows up without his parents, in and around humans, in the Paladin Order. He gets called the Redeemer. Never really knew his parents. Eventually, when we go to Outland in the Burning Crusade, he goes there looking for his parents, but they aren't there. And we will find out what actually did happen to them, because I'm pretty sure the story starts off immediately as Draenor is exploding. Cool?
Cool.
All right. Do we get out and go?
By the way, we're listening to stuff tonight
Yeah.
and decorating houses. Is that a good volume?
Yeah. We hear it on stream, hang on. It's very loud on stream. Very, very fucking loud.
Blizzard Entertainment presents
How's that?
1,000 Years of War. The story of Alleria and
That's
Turalyon by Robert
much
Brooks.
better.
Narrated by Stephen Pacey.
I'd have hit like
Part one,
25%.
Two bright lights.
Yeah.
Turalyon stood alone, unmoving, silent. silently witnessing the death of a world. It had been only hours since the sealing of the Dark Portal. The land of Draenor crumbled, continents cracked open, the oceans heaved and boiled. Huge chunks of earth were thrown into the sky, and there they stayed, aloft, spinning slowly, refusing to fall back to the ground. Reality itself was unraveling. Turalyon was calm. He was not afraid. The light was with him, even here in this strange place. This was not Draenor. It looked like Draenor, yes, but he was not truly there.
Thank you for browsing.
The cracked red plains of Hellfire Peninsula.
You may want to just mute the sounds in game. Control S.
But he was not truly there. In the distance, he could see the hastily wrought Alliance staging ground, honor hold, stubbornly withstanding the quakes and tremors. And yet, he was not truly there. Turalyon had been there, of course. Only a few hours ago, he had been fighting for his life there. Hellfire Peninsula had been filled with orcs, Alliance soldiers, broken war machines, the corpses of the fallen, discarded weapons, and all the other detritus of battle. He saw none of that now. There was no sign a battle had ever taken place. Only empty, dead ground surrounded him. He was offered a view of Draenor's destruction, but no, he was not truly there. He was in another realm, one he did not know. The skies were dark, twisting, filled with strange, conflicting powers. He could see entire worlds hanging in the distance, seemingly close enough to touch, and yet unimaginably far away. He felt the light intermingling with the shadow. He felt the primal, uncontrolled forces of chaos and order, life and death clashing here. He didn't know this place, nor did he know how to escape it. He kept watch for any familiar faces. Khadgar, Danath, Kurdran, Alleria.
Kurdran was also there.
He wondered if they had survived.
Wildhammer.
He remained still, staying out in the open, letting the light flow through him. He would be patient. He would be a beacon for anyone else in this place. Time passed. Nothing appeared before him. But that did not mean nothing was there. Turalyon felt eyes upon him from the east, malevolent eyes. As the hours drifted onward, the sense of that predatory gaze did not fade. Whatever it was, it hungered for blood. Turalyon spoke aloud, just to break the silence.
Let it come. Let it know the light's strength.
Behind him, from the west, a voice called out. A familiar voice, one he had prayed to hear again. Turalyon! He turned, smiling. She had found him.
Alleria! Thank the light.
His breath caught. Her bow was raised, arrow nocked, aiming true at his heart. She released. Above the snap of her bow's string, she called a single word. Left! Turalyon didn't hesitate. He ducked to his left. The arrow flew past. He felt its breeze on his neck as it sailed on. It arced to the ground hundreds of paces away. Turalyon could see it sticking upright in the red
relationship
dirt,
goals.
Quivering. Alleria Windrunner approached him slowly, drawing another arrow. Her bow remained low, aimed at the ground. Her head turned, eyes darting, looking for a target.
Apologies. I meant my left, not yours.
Turalyon glanced at the arrow in the distance.
Testing my reflexes? Or did you see something?
I saw something.
A shame. I would have been happy to test your reflexes too. Say the word and I'll throw my shield at you.
A smile crossed Alleria's lips just for a moment.
Perhaps later.
She stood where Turalyon had, looking at the ground.
Tracks.
She gestured downward. Turalyon could see the impressions of his boots in the dry earth. But there, faintly, was a third mark, perhaps a pace away. Something had been standing behind him. No, he had turned at the last moment, so it had been in front of him, and he had not seen it. What was it? Alleria kept her eyes up, scanning the landscape in front of her.
I saw something shimmering. When you turned, it took shape. I do not know what it was. It fled before my arrow could strike.
An orc, perhaps. Ner'zhul's warlocks may have come here.
Not an orc.
Alleria said firmly.
Should we retrieve your arrow?
Alleria looked at him.
This place is not Draenor. Do you know how to leave it?
It isn't. And I don't.
He said.
Then we need to conserve our resources.
Her arrow had landed perhaps 200 paces away. They walked to it together. The distance passed in silence. Turalyon had his hammer in hand, but he felt quiet jubilance. She had found him. It had been a brutal battle at the Dark Portal, unlike anything he had ever experienced. He had fought the Horde across 2 worlds, but he had never seen them desperate. At the Black Temple, their war chief, Ner'zhul, had used instruments of power from Azeroth to create bridges to new lands. But his spells had spun out of control. Rifts had begun snapping open and closed all over Draenor, shredding the fabric of existence. The only escape had been Azeroth. But the uncontrolled destruction had bled through the Dark Portal, putting Azeroth itself in danger. The Alliance expedition had rushed to protect it. Alleria and Turalyon had fought back-to-back, holding the line against waves of terrified orcs, buying time for Khadgar to seal the rift between the 2 lands, knowing that they too would be trapped on a dying world. In the chaos, another rift had opened near them. They had dived through, believing that anywhere in the cosmos had to be safer than staying put. But they had become separated from each other. There was no telling where the rest of the Alliance expedition were. Maybe they were still on Draenor. Maybe they were here in this place. Maybe they had escaped to some far corner of the universe. Turalyon didn't know. But at least the light had delivered him back to her. Alleria retrieved her arrow and returned it to her quiver.
I believe we are being watched.
She grimaced.
I might be wrong. My instincts do not mean much here.
They mean plenty to me.
Turalyon had hunted for sport in Lordaeron, but Alleria was Ranger Captain of Silvermoon. It had become her nature to think like a predator.
I should have sensed it when it drew close. There's so much errant power here. I need to be more cautious.
This is its territory. It hunts here. Strange that it hasn't tried to finish us off. I would have.
Alleria let her bow rest at her side.
I do not understand this place at all.
I don't either.
Turalyon said.
But you found me. That's enough for now.
Alleria looked at him, smiled, and then she embraced him. He held her tightly against his chest.
We will see our son again.
She whispered.
Light willing.
Damn the light! The Alliance expedition was a one-way journey. We all knew it. And yet I felt in my heart that we would see Arator again.
Her love burned brightly, heating her words and warming Turalyon's soul. But he did not share her confidence.
It might be a long journey back to Azeroth.
He said.
We have time.
You do.
That brought her head up. Turalyon met her gaze steadily. He knew she understood him. Human lives were short. The elves of Silvermoon had the Sunwell, and thus something akin to immortality.
If the light lets you die of old age here, I will be very, very angry with it.
She said. Turalyon fought back a smile.
I'll let it know.
Good. That is settled.
She stepped back, surveying the shadowy realm around her.
Others might be trapped here. We should find them.
Turalyon gestured to the east, towards the Dark Portal.
The fighting was fiercest there.
They set off. Draenor, or at least this dark reflection of it, continued to break apart. The tremors that shook the world did not touch them here. The oceans had boiled away, leaving nothing but empty space. In the distance, mountain ranges floated in mid-air. Neither Alleria nor Turalyon needed to say it. If they had not succeeded, this would have been Azeroth's fate too. But as time passed, the cadence of destruction seemed to slow. The central continent of this world was holding together. How much of the Alliance expedition had survived? How much of the Horde? They arrived at the eastern end of the peninsula. The dark portal hung above them. No other living creature was in sight. No Alliance, no Horde.
We're on our own.
Turalyon concluded. Alleria sighed.
Any ideas?
Turalyon sat down cross-legged, his back to the dark portal. His heavy armor clattered as he found a comfortable position.
No, there is nothing I can do to get us out of here. So I will trust in the light.
A bright circle began to radiate around him. He closed his eyes, letting holy power flow through him.
Fate has drawn us away from the others. I'm ready to learn why.
Very well. Have a good nap, Turalyon. I will stand watch.
He opened his eyes slightly.
Is our new friend still following us?
It is.
You saw it again.
Alleria hesitated.
I sense it now, watching us from the north. Do you not?
Perhaps. Near the dark portal.
That is right.
Turalyon did indeed feel a ripple of menace pulsing from that direction. It was keeping its distance, so he closed his eyes again.
Well, start a campfire and invite our guest in. Maybe it's just lonely and...
A harmonic tone thundered across them. Turalyon leapt to his feet, drawing his hammer from its sling. Alleria spun, bow raised, arrow already nocked. Blinding light shone from a circle in the air only a few paces away. It was a rift, identical to the one Turalyon had followed to get here. All he could see through the glow was a hand beckoning them forward. A voice called out to them.
This way, quickly!
Turalyon's shock faded. The rift and the voice behind it were both suffused with the light.
We can trust him.
He told Alleria. She glanced at him, then lowered her bow.
Very well.
She stepped through the rift. Turalyon followed. They emerged into a clearing in a forest, surrounded by half-dead trees. The rift closed behind them. They were back on Draenor, a world still rumbling from its apocalypse. The skies. One look took Turalyon's breath away. The skies were rent asunder, stripped into pieces. Between the lingering shreds of blue was that familiar sight of swirling dark energy. Draenor and that other realm were bleeding together.
I've been looking for the two of you for a very long time.
The other being, the one who had drawn them here, was smiling broadly. He had fanged teeth and long black claws, but he exuded an aura of holy light. Alleria idly tapped the side of her bow, clearly considering knocking an arrow again.
Who are you?
Turalyon asked.
I'm a commander. I'm a warrior of the light. And today I'm a messenger of fate itself. My name is Lithraxian. The Mother of Light has foreseen that you two will help ensure the salvation of all living creatures. She sent me to rescue you. Come, sit down. We have much to discuss.
They spoke for 3 days. Before
3
long,
days.
Lithraxian had become very uneasy.
That's many, many
After
days.
learning that an unseen
I don't know,
foe
3 days
had
worth of things to
been
say.
sitting at Alleria and Turalyon's heels.
How come it's not letting me change the walls?
I was part of the Legion for thousands more. And
It's
I've
not letting
never
me
heard
change
of a
the
creature
walls
that can
or the
move through
floor.
the twisting nether like that.
Lithraxian
I
had
don't remember how you do
understood
that.
the grim implications.
Usually
If you
just
could not
clicking
see
on it, I
Turalyon,
thought.
that is troubling.
Maybe in the
Demons should
settings.
not be able to evade the gaze of the light.
I
After
want to
he had
change
listened
what
to
they
their
look
account
like.
of their time
Yeah,
in that
in the
other
settings, I
realm,
think.
the twisting nether, Alleria would remember that. Lithraxian was convinced that the creature
Oh,
was
I
one of the
clicked on it
Legion's
on the other
rarest
one.
assassins. Kil'jaeden
Oh,
had
look.
personally trained a select few to kill or capture
Oh,
important
go to
enemies.
your If
If
I
it
can
was
edit it.
continuing to follow them,
Go to
it
3.
would not rest until it had finished them off.
Then click your wall.
That
Oh,
meant
okay.
Alleria and Turalyon were still in danger, even here. Oh, yes. They'd had much to discuss over the past 3 days. About this world, about the Burning Legion, and how the demons had orchestrated the Horde's invasion of Azeroth. About the twisting nether, the chaotic realm, where the universes sparked by the light and the shadow bled together. About how it could create strange reflections of real worlds like Draenor. Most importantly, Lothraxion had told them about the Army of the Light and its impossible war against the Burning Legion. He had told them the Light needed Alleria and Turalyon's help. But all of that would have to wait,
We cannot risk leading that creature back to our stronghold.
Lothraxion said.
I will stay here with you until it is slain.
Turalyon was ready to accept his help. Alleria was not.
Lothraxion, you need to leave. We can protect ourselves.
I'm not sure you understand how dangerous this assassin is.
What is a bigger prize to the Legion? 2 recruits or a commander?
Alleria looked directly into Turalyon's eyes for a moment. She carefully chose her words to Lothraxion.
When you leave, it will follow you. You must set a trap for it. Return to us when it is dead.
Lothraxion began to object, but Turalyon cut him off.
We understand the danger, Lothraxion. We understand perfectly.
He gave Alleria a small nod.
We will wait here.
Lothraxion's eyes narrowed. He silently regarded both of them.
Very well. But I will not leave you defenseless.
Before he left, he offered Turalyon a few hours of instruction in the ways of the light. Yes, Turalyon was a paladin, but humans had only recently begun to wield holy power on the battlefield. Lothraxion had done so for millennia.
Thraxon is the Dreadlord with the holy light. No horns.
Literally.
No horns.
For Alleria,
Yeah, they got cut off.
it lost its charm after
Oh, no.
the sun went down,
Can you stop, please? You are ruining my night vision.
she said sweetly. Turalyon was enjoying himself far too much.
Does my radiance bother you? Am I delving too deeply into the unbridled power of justice and hope?
Will your radiance stop someone from killing you while you sleep?
As a matter of fact, it might.
He said.
No.
Still, he relented. The light faded across his armor and hammer.
What did you think of our new friend? I know you couldn't feel his intentions through the light.
Alleria began to sharpen her arrowheads with a flat stone.
He had a lot to say. None of it seemed like a lie.
Turalyon looked at the ground, his voice little more than a whisper.
And what did you think of his request?
There was a long silence, only disturbed by the soft scrape of metal against stone. The stillness pressed in on them. Far in the distance, they could hear the nervous cries of Draenor's wildlife, unsettled from the ongoing tremors. Alleria finally put her rock down.
The Mother of Light saved us from the Nether. If she wants us to wait here for a few days, fine. But asking us to march off to another war...
She didn't finish her thought. She didn't need to. Turalyon simply nodded.
If the light can return us to Azeroth first, we can raise an army for it. That has to be far more useful than just the 2 of us.
Exactly.
They continued to talk through most of the night. When the sky lightened, they took turns sleeping. By midday, they were well rested. Now, all that
What's
was
that
left
like?
was to wait for the demon
Yeah.
to be killed. Alleria wasn't sure if Lothraxion had understood what they had asked him to do, but he had at least been willing to play along. There was no telling how long it would take. If they were to be waiting here for weeks or months, her advice to manage resources still rang true. They were running low on food and water. Turalyon left to find a river. Alleria set some snares in the nearby forest. When he returned, Alleria was pacing around the edge of their campsite, carefully inspecting the ground. She looked up at him with a frown.
Where is the water?
He shook his head.
It can wait. This has been on my mind since I woke. We spent all night talking about war, but not a word about our son.
We can talk about methane later.
If one of us
Methane.
goes to war, the other must stay behind with him.
He stepped close to her.
It isn't right to risk making him an orphan. Not after we already took a chance coming here.
She met his gaze without blinking.
He will be safe, I promise.
Her hand reached up to his chin. Shh. Her dagger slipped easily into his throat. Turalion's eyes widened with shock. He staggered backward, clutching at his throat, trying in vain to stem the river of blood. She had buried the blade to the hilt. Alleria watched him without pity.
My son's name is Arator, demon.
That's why.
The creature that looked like Turalyon roared with rage and took 2 stumbling steps toward her. Green fire leapt from one hand while the other produced a dagger. Alleria sidestepped the assassin, caught its elbow and pivoted. The creature crashed into the ground, its arm bent at an unnatural angle, dagger falling uselessly at its side and evaporating. Gurgling shrieks of pain and anger echoed through the trees. Alleria let it squall while she retrieved her bow and quiver. Branches crunched a few paces away, and Turalyon, the real Turalyon, stepped out of the forest, hammer in hand. Blazing light trailed off of him like smoke.
Nicely done.
He said grimly.
It was impatient. I would have waited a few days, and I would not have left tracks everywhere.
Alleria drew an arrow.
What is more valuable? A commander or 2 new recruits? Apparently, the 2 recruits. Interesting. Let us talk about that.
The assassin snarled and tried to scramble to its feet. Turalyon's hammer put it back down. Hard. Turalyon gestured, and the remnants of the creature's disguise vanished in a flash, revealing its true form. A lanky demon, face twisted with agony. The Thraxian had been right. This was an Eridar, an unusual one. Dark smoke leaped from its blackened, dead eyes. Alleria
Leaped or
stood
leapt?
over it, aiming her bow straight down.
You are a minion of the Burning Legion, yes?
The demon smiled up at her.
I am but one of an infinite army. I am but a single spear of an endless...
Her arrow found its mark. She drew another and aimed it at a different yet equally painful point. She did not ask her question again. The demon spat and cursed.
Yes, I am of the Burning Legion, you worm. You flesh-cursed, mortal fool.
Flesh
Arrogant
curse.
Scum, doomed to crawl
Curse
in
of flesh.
dirt and filth before the great lord of the...
The creature howled again as the second arrow hit home. Alleria shook her head.
You tracked us for days. Tell me why.
The demon giggled. The pain had driven it
Giggled.
half to madness.
Giggled.
Fate's been
Tittered.
beyond you. I can feel it.
Nobody uses tittered.
I saw it all around
No.
this world, and then it all
I don't intend to either.
blew up. So many little lights blinking out. But not you two. You two lived. And that means fate has plans.
It succumbed to a fit of manic laughter. Turalyon hefted his shield.
Perhaps you're right, but you won't live to see it.
The demon's eyes were filled with searing hot fury.
You think we won't meet again? I will find you, both of you. I will have your souls as baubles around my neck, and you will suffer for all eternity. And then I will find your son, Arator, and I will make him kneel before Sargeras himself, so you may watch him burn in the Master's glory. You think you've won, do you?
Alleria released her bow's string. The arrow punched through the demon's
Well,
skull.
fuck that shit.
Its mouth worked soundlessly for a moment. The creature twitched once, twice, then it was still.
Once, twice,
shrugged
3
an
times a
apology
dead.
to Turalyon.
Sorry.
3 times a
I should have
lady.
asked if you were done with it.
I didn't like hearing it say Arator's name either.
The demons' bodies smoldered, decaying into dry dust, blowing away on the breeze, leaving nothing behind. The army of the light must have been keeping an eye on them. Not an hour after they had killed the assassin, radiant light silently fell upon both Alleria and Turalyon. They were enveloped in its glory, their minds elevated into another realm of existence.
Oh my.
Turalyon felt a presence among them, a being
They
of
had the
such
good.
profound might that
Yeah.
it seemed all light must flow from it. He heard Alleria gasp in awe. She had never experienced the tranquil power of the light before. Neither had he, not with such intensity. A voice spoke to them, elegant, graceful, and steadfast. This was the Mother of Light.
Zera.
The two children of Azeroth, Alleria, Turalyon. I am Zera. I am glad you are unharmed, yet I weep for what you have endured.
It was Alleria who responded.
Do not mourn for us. We went to war to save our world. Azeroth is safe.
That is why I mourn. I was there at the beginning, when mortal life was but a distant dream.
They didn't help.
To think that creatures like you would be called to face such terrible dangers, it pains me. If others had not failed, if I had not failed, you would not carry this burden.
And yet we carry it gladly, because we must.
Turalyon said.
What is happening here? That demon said fate has its mark on us.
Within you two, there is hope for the universe.
There are two wolves.
Turalyon began to see Zera's
Both are
shield.
gay.
It was as
Oh,
if she
no.
were carved from luminous living crystals, held together by nothing but holy power. She was unlike any being he had ever seen. And yet, it was as if he had always known her. Through the light, he understood her nature, just as she understood his.
Lothraxion said there is a war among the stars. I don't understand how we can help fight it.
A Star
The
War.
war was lost long ago. The Burning
A
Legion
Star
has altered
War.
the destiny of the universe. All lives now whirl toward oblivion, so we looked for hope. We looked for bright lights in the great dark beyond. Amid the desolation of 1,000 dead worlds, there are some lands that still live and thrive.
Azeroth.
Whispered Alleria.
The brightest light of all. That is what brought the Legion to you 10,000 years ago. In your people's bravery and in the demons' arrogance, the Legion tasted defeat for the first time. But they learned from their mistakes. The Orcs of Draenor were pawns in a new strategy. You fought them back, and the Legion will learn from that too. I cannot say what the next attack on Azeroth will be. I can say only that it will come soon.
Alleria spoke firmly.
Then we must go back to Azeroth. We will rally every nation for war.
It will not be enough.
It will have to be.
The being's voice was shot through with sorrow.
It will not. The Legion is ready for its burning crusade against your world. It only needs a path. The Horde almost gave it one.
A vision emerged. An orc warlock, bent and deformed, sailing away from the Horde. Turalyon recognized him. It was the one they called
Gul'dan.
Gul'dan.
Hubris was his undoing. Had he
Your
succeeded,
hubris.
all would have been lost. But how long has it been since the Horde fled Azeroth? How many years upon your world?
A little less than 3.
Turalyon said.
The Legion has had decades to prepare new avenues of war.
I don't understand.
The currents of time flow ever forward, but the forces of the twisting nether are unpredictable. Look,
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Another vision came to life. A giant ocean appeared. and Alleria and Turalyon gazed upon a massive vortex disturbing the waters. The whirlpool carried 2 pieces of driftwood, one at the edge where the water was calm, and the other near the center. The one on the outside drifted slowly, lazily. The one in the center was violently tossed about, circling the vortex countless times. Storms roiled the waters, jarring the currents, injecting ever more chaos into the system. Turalyon slowly began to understand. The same ocean, the same waters, yet affected differently by the same forces. Azeroth moved more slowly than the turbulent parts of the universe.
The Burning Legion has all the time it needs to prepare for war. Its victims never have any time at all. Yours is a world filled with bright lights, but it is not ready.
The vision changed. A barrow prison underground. There was an elf alone in a cell. His face was cold. Turalyon could feel the hatred and determination in his soul.
The light will one day cleanse this one's troubled heart.
Illidan.
And he will become our greatest champion. He will destroy the Burning Legion.
Turalyon's mind whirled with questions.
Then why does the Legion fear us?
When you left your world, new possibilities rippled across the vast expanses of fate. The future held a glimmer of hope for the first time in ages. Your lights moved together through the cosmos. You journeyed until you reached something else. Something new. Something I do not believe I was meant to see. An emerald star. It was there for a flash, and then it was gone.
What was it?
I do not know. Something the Legion has hidden from all prying eyes. Once you reach it, I believe we will finally learn how to defeat the Burning Legion.
Argus.
The demons know this too. Thus they dispatched an assassin to kill you.
Alleria laughed softly.
It did not work out well for it. Now it is gone.
That demon is not dead.
I beg to differ.
You destroyed but a vessel. The demon's soul returned to the twisting nether. In time, it would live again and resume the mission given to it by its masters. To snuff out the hope of 2 bright lights.
Alleria muttered a curse under her breath. That demon had threatened Arator, and it could return at any time. Alleria's voice was hard.
We have a son.
I know. I ask you for a terrible sacrifice.
You do not understand. If we had both died here, Arator would have grown up an orphan. We left him anyway. Look within my heart. See the reason why.
I see love. Pure and unblemished.
Turalyon's hand found hers and squeezed hard. Alleria squeezed back.
I would do anything to protect Arator. To protect my people and my world.
Except being a parent.
If there are enemies bent on destroying it, then I will not rest.
Got him.
I will give my life if necessary. But I know I will see my son again. I have known it since the moment I decided to leave Azeroth.
I am glad. Though you do not yet know the light, it has already begun to speak to you.
We should find the rest of the Alliance expedition. If the Legion fears the 2 of us, it'll tremble when we march together.
Turalyon said.
They have their own fate. There will be a great many wars on your world, and on this one, while you are gone. Azeroth will need their help in time.
The conversation continued for hours. In the end, Alleria and Turalyon made their choice. A terrible, impossible choice. A necessary choice. The vision
Is it really that terrible if they just did it?
Hi, Deva.
Hi, Deva.
A rift opened near them. Bright light spilled out, illuminating the shattered world.
We will see
they stepped through. Many were waiting on the other side to greet them. Lithraxian was there, a broad smile on his face. Zira floated above them, her presence a beacon of hope in a universe that desperately needed it.
Welcome, Alleria and Turalyon. Welcome to the Army of the Light.
Oh, that's too big. I made it too big.
Oh no.
Yeah. So the end of the first one, then.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. It's the holidays. That's why we're just taking it easy.
Yep, we're just listening and decorating.
Presents
Mm-hmm.
1,000 Years of War. The story of Alleria and Turalyon by Robert Brooks. Narrated by Stephen Pacey. Part 2. The Emerald Star.
Step forward, Turalyon, son of Doris. It is time.
Turalyon
Doris?
stepped into the column
Apparently.
of light. He was not alone. Alleria stayed with him.
The path of light is different for all of its children. Tell us how it led you here.
I was born into the nobility of Lordaeron. I studied in the ways of the light as a boy, and I became a priest, healing the sick and the wounded. I took up arms when my world was invaded, and with my brethren of the Silver Hand, I learned to wield the light on the battlefield.
And what will you do now?
I will serve the light until my dying day. This I swear.
You
So the
swear?
light shall bless you. Take a moment
He
to
swears.
prepare.
Alleria gently grasped Turalyon's hands. His palms were down, hers
He's being
up.
light forged.
They stood face to face, the light
That is a
shining down on
tiny
them both.
chair.
Are
Make
you
it bigger.
nervous?
She asked. Turalyon smiled.
I am.
The gentle murmur of Zira's presence surrounded them.
Your old life has passed. The light will forge you a new one.
I am ready, Zira.
The light descended upon him. Alleria could feel Turalyon's pulse thumping evenly but strongly. His hands began to grip hers tightly. His skin grew warmer to the touch.
I will see you on the other side, my love.
Alleria said. The light delved into him. He did not flinch. Zira's words filled the silence.
The light will grant you wisdom. The light will heal your scars. The light will show you your destiny.
He went unnaturally still.
The light will
His
take control
hands
of your
did
brain.
weights. Alleria knew his mind was now being borne across an ocean of creation.
What is he seeing?
She whispered.
When one is forged in the light, one sees their past. Then they see glimpses of their future.
I hope he brings back good news.
The Burning Legion has changed the fate of all things. But where fate has changed once, it can change again. It is through beings like you, Turalyon, and the rest of the Army of the Light, that it will be so.
Light willing.
Alleria knew it would be a long wait for Turalyon to return. She closed her eyes. She let her mind roam, seeking the same thing she always sought. Today, she was rewarded. Images filled her mind. Not a vision. No, this was not a glimpse of what had happened or what might happen. This was happening right now. She was sure of it. Alleria gazed upon a city, half-built, the rubble of wars past not entirely cleared away. Stormwind. It had to be Stormwind. The humans had begun to rebuild it. It was a bright, sunny day, and the path to the city walls was filled with throngs of people, soldiers and civilians and nobility. Standing before them was a number of dignitaries. She saw banners from Stormwind, Lordaeron, and Quel'Thalas. In front of that banner was her sister, Sylvanas. Alleria's heart soared. Most of the Windrunner lineage had died when the Horde invaded. Sylvanas was one of the few who hadn't. She still bore the insignia of a leader, Ranger General of Silvermoon. Pride beat in Alleria's soul like a drum. Outside the walls of Stormwind, rows of statues had been erected. She recognized all
statues
their
of
likenesses. There
Alleria,
was
Turalyon,
Gurdren Wildhammer,
Gurdren.
Danath Trollbane, Archmage Khadgar, and there was Turalyon. Right next to him was a statue of Alleria. The Alliance must have believed that all who had remained on Draenor were dead. Alleria knew many of the expedition's members had survived. She had seen it through the light. But they must not have found a way back to Azeroth yet. Alleria let her consciousness float over the crowd. They were all looking upward. Yes, she recognized some of the elves there. Warriors, fellow hunters, magi, friends.
Magi.
And there, right there, was a little boy, sitting on the shoulders of a paladin. Arator. Her son was still a child. So tiny. He had been a few months old when she had left for war. For him, only a couple of years had passed since. His eyes were wide, his head tilted. He was looking at a face he didn't remember. Alleria felt tears welling beneath her eyelids.
Speak to him.
I do not know what to say.
Through the light, you can say more than words.
Alleria understood. She thought back on those precious few months when she had held him in her arms. She let herself float in those memories, embracing her
He was only baby.
infinite love for her child.
He was.
Through the light, she shared that
Only
emotion
little
with
Babu.
him. She saw him look around. She saw him smile. And then he looked back up at the statue of her, reaching with his hand. It was the same gesture he had made as a baby, trying to touch her chin. Joy filled her heart so intensely it hurt.
He does not
Fucking
know my
heartbreaking.
face.
He will return here again and again to see your face. And he will know you love him.
No.
Thank you, Zira.
Turalyon's journey was coming to an end. The light flashed from within him. He opened his eyes. They shone just for a moment. He lifted his head and took a deep breath. Alleria knew it was done. His pulse was stronger than ever, and each heartbeat thundered with the light.
Welcome back. How do you feel, Turalyon?
Like I am awake for the first time in my life.
His eyes were brimming with tears.
I saw Arator. He was grown, a paladin, standing beneath a crimson sky looking down at me. I could feel nothing but pride for him. You were right, Alleria. It is our fate to see him again.
He pulled her into an embrace. She twined her arms around his neck, and his tears fell upon her cheek. He kept his hold on her as he spoke to Zira.
I saw the Emerald Star. Our war against the Burning Legion will reveal it to us in time. We must be patient.
Then we are walking the path of destiny. You have done well, Turalyon.
Zira announced the good news to the rest of the Army of the Light.
Turalyon, a child of Azeroth, a human of Lordaeron, a paladin of the Silver Hand, has crossed the boundaries of mortality. He has been found worthy to become an eternal protector of creation. He has been forged in the light.
The others were there in an instant, offering
Dum, dum, dum.
congratulations and embraces of their own. They were already brothers and sisters in arms. They had fought battles together, spilled blood together, and mourned fallen comrades together. But now, Turalyon was not simply a wielder of the light. He had become one with it, like most of them. Lithraxian stepped up to Turalyon and clasped his hand the way humans did. Alleria watched with a concealed grin. Lithraxian had insisted on practicing that with her days ago. He turned to her with an eager smile.
How did I do?
Marvelous. The courts of Lordaeron would think you very polite.
Your ascension will come, Alleria. I know it.
Light willing,
she replied. But if it had taken Turalyon, a man who had studied the light since childhood, so long to earn this honor, she knew hers was still some time away. That did not concern her. The light had granted her peace today. She no longer feared that her son would live his entire life before she saw him again. For Azeroth, it had been only a couple of years since they left. For Alleria and Turalyon, it had been more than 40.
That's a long
When the
time.
Army of the Light welcomed Alleria and Turalyon into its ranks, it brought them to their new home, the Zenadar. It was a magnificent vessel, wrought from the Light's greatest minds, capable of traversing the twisting nether and sustaining its occupants for long voyages. It was also the Light's largest remaining refuge, and the only one capable of waging war against the Burning Legion. Alleria and Turalyon soon joined the army on its raids of Legion strongholds, but first they had to adjust to life in the twisting nether. The erratic passage of time was an unexpected hurdle to overcome. While a week would pass on Azeroth, Alleria and Turalyon might experience a month passing, or 10, or more. The years seemed to blend together. But they certainly were not idle, which helped them focus. Turalyon had joined the Council of Exarchs to learn their form of military strategy. After a few years, he had worked with the Zenadar's smiths to forge a new weapon, a sword imbued with holy power. That meant he needed to train relentlessly to master it. Alleria had her own training. She had begun to study the ways of holy warfare. Within 2 years, from Alleria and Turalyon's perspective, her arrows were wreathed in the power of the light. She could have foregone her bow and arrows altogether, but it pleased her to bring Thasdara, the legacy of her family, into battle against the forces
I
of
thought I want
evil.
to melt.
Lithraxian encouraged it.
Every one of us carries our past into war. But not all of us can use it as a weapon.
He said. He was a Nathrazim, whose race had been enslaved by the Legion long ago. Alleria soon considered him a
Enslaved
close
is an
friend
interesting
and a remarkable source of knowledge. He had
concept.
spent millennia fighting on the side of demons before he had been purified by the light, so he knew how they thought, how they acted, and what they feared,
The Burning Legion does not fear the light.
he said. Alleria shook her head.
Are they truly so arrogant?
Sargeras believes he has already defeated the light.
Lithraxian offered a humorless smile.
What he truly wants is to destroy the shadow. That was my duty long ago. I hunted down creatures of the void for the Legion. Very dangerous work.
It wasn't long before Alleria learned what he meant firsthand. About 50 years after she had left Draenor, the Army of the Light raided a small Legion prison world. When they arrived, every demon there was already dead. Permanently dead. They had been dragged into the
That's a
twisting nether
feat.
and butchered.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only way to put an immortal demonic soul to rest forever. Even the prisoners had been slaughtered.
This is the Shadow's work.
Lithraxian announced.
Be cautious.
They carefully searched the place, looking for any survivors. As Alleria investigated a row of blood-spattered cells, a living avatar of shadow appeared out of thin air, wrapping its incorporeal hand around her throat and slamming dark magic into her mind, trying to kill her. Only an instant passed before she called down the light upon her attacker.
Duh, Void.
In that moment,
Oh
when the
no.
touch of the shadow had been upon her, Her mind was transported elsewhere. Blink. She saw herself walking upon the surface of another
This
world.
part's fucked up.
One filled with demons. One she had only heard about. Argus. Blink. She stood in front of the Emerald Star and felt its terrible warmth on her face. It reached out to her, begging for help. Blink. She saw herself stepping off a cliff, falling into an infinite darkness, smiling all the way. She saw the peace in her own eyes. The moment passed, and the light crashed down upon her attacker, destroying it instantly. She fell to the ground, gasping. Turalyon rushed to her side. The light flowed into her, healing the pain.
Alleria, what happened?
Alleria forced a wry tone into her voice as she stood up.
I was warned to be careful. Perhaps next time I will listen.
She did not explain what she had seen. How could she, when she did not understand it herself? It had felt as real as any foresight she had received from the light, and yet it clearly had not been a holy vision. The light and the shadow had collided within her soul, and from that, Alleria had glimpsed something true. She could not explain how. Over the next several weeks, Alleria asked Lithraxian to tell her more about the shadow. When he told her about the creatures he had fought, he grew somber.
I have known enslavement, but serving the Legion was a mercy compared to what the Void Spawn endure.
He muttered.
And the corrupted creatures, the ones who once knew freedom, Light have mercy on their souls. Once you've invited the shadow into your heart, it ends in madness.
It was about what she had expected.
That is a shame. Imagine if someone could withstand the Void's corruption. They would make a powerful ally against the Legion.
Lithraxian considered that.
I wouldn't talk about such things where Zira might hear. I doubt you would find many creatures like that. Wielding the Void creates a hunger for more power. And there's the trap. That drive for more, brings you across the threshold. Once you start using the shadow, you will belong to the shadow. It was almost always a certainty.
Almost?
There was one.
Lithraxian had to think back.
The Locust Walker. That was what we called him. A powerful
You know that
master
guy.
of the Void.
Yeah.
And yet completely free of its grasp as far as we knew. Burning Legion lost countless lives trying to capture him. I was nearly one of them.
I am glad he did not kill you.
He did kill me. But he pulled me out of the nether to do it.
He super killed me. Fuck me so hard.
He said he saw a unique destiny for me and wanted me to be reborn.
Locust Walker. Alleria would remember the name, but she couldn't resist asking one more question.
How many times did you die for the Legion?
I lost
I don't talk
count.
about it.
He grinned at her.
It was pleasant, in a way. Feeling your soul drift. And then Argus would drag you back, and you'd be punished for your failures. That wasn't so pleasant.
Demons can't die.
Alleria meditated on what he had
This
told
is
her.
true.
Perhaps there was a new way to fight the Legion. She went to Zira for guidance.
I want to find the Locust Walker, and all other beings like him.
Alleria said.
They wish to see the Burning Legion fall just as much as we do.
Alleria had expected resistance. She had not expected an ultimatum.
Okay.
Understand this well, Alleria Windrunner. The light does not treat with the void. There is no alliance to be made with the shadow. It seeks to destroy or enslave every soul in this universe. It wants to consume everything.
Alleria was taken aback at Zira's cold disgust.
I understand the danger, but I am a hunter. I think as my prey does. We fight the Burning Legion now, but one day we shall face the Void. I would prefer learning how its creatures think before that war begins.
That war began before time itself. Make no mistake, Alleria. If you pursue contact with the Void, your destiny will fall into ruin. You will lose Turalyon. You will lose Arator. You will lose Silver Moon, Azeroth, and everything else you hold dear. The light and the shadow cannot exist together. You already know how to strike down the void. That is all you need to know.
I understand, Zira.
The Naru's words were clear enough, but Alleria could not put what she had seen out of her mind. She would walk on Argus, she would see the Emerald Star, and then she would fall to darkness. Those sights had felt like glimpses of destiny, and they had been born of shadow. The other things she'd seen had not faded. She was still convinced she would see Arator again. She was still convinced the Burning Legion would be defeated. She hoped the light would grant her more clarity in the years to come. But as century after century passed, none came. She fought, she raided, she killed, but there were no more answers. And then, suddenly, the time for waiting had ended.
The Legion
The
expansion.
Burning Legion had invaded the remains of Draenor, a world now called Outland. The forces of
Burning Crusade.
Azeroth were mounting a desperate defense at the edge of Hellfire Peninsula, holding the line only steps from the Dark Portal. Alleria and Turalyon had lived through more than 500 years in the Twisting Nether. For Azeroth, it had been about 20 since the end of the Second War, barely a single
That's a lot.
generation. Its champions were facing another critical war. But for Alleria, this was an opportunity. She asked to speak with Turalyon and Zira in private. It hurt her deeply to lie to them, particularly to him, but she knew the truth would have been rejected.
I have had dreams over the years. Faint dreams. I see myself walking upon Argus. Then I see the Emerald Star.
Alleria spread her hands, a gesture of uncertainty.
I assumed they had to be wrong.
6-7.
Argus is too well defended. Or rather, it was.
Turalyon understood instantly.
The demons are invading Outland. We will never see Argus so vulnerable ever again.
Alleria expected Zira to object. She didn't.
This is what I saw before you joined us. 2 bright lights from Azeroth, finding the Emerald Star together.
Alleria flinched. That was not what she wanted.
I should go alone. One person can find a quiet entry point onto Argus more easily than 2.
Turalyon just smiled at her.
You think I can't keep up with you? I'm hurt.
I did not see anything with certainty, Turalyon. There
You're like 200 years old.
risk anyone else.
Do not resist your destiny, Alleria. I cannot see what happens after you arrive, but I know that you continue your war against the Legion. Go together. You will not die on Argus.
After a pronouncement like that, there was no more room for argument. Alleria and Turalyon set off deep into the Twisting Nether. They left the Zenadar in a small cylindrical pod. The light sustained them. The journey was quiet, stealthy, and slow. It would take a long time to reach Argus, and the pod would be their only way to escape it. As they traveled, Alleria told Turalyon the truth, or at least part of it.
The visions I saw were not from the light. That was why I wanted to go alone.
She said. Turalyon wasn't too bothered.
Wherever they came from, Zira believed
Well,
them
whatever.
to be true. That's good enough for me.
He said.
There are other forces in the universe. If they want to aid the light in destroying the Legion, I have no objection.
Zira would.
A hint of a smile played on Turalyon's lips.
I trust her wisdom, but I trust your instincts too.
They flew on through the Twisting Nether.
He's such a wife,
Alleria
man.
prayed he would not suffer.
He is.
He had made a mistake. Long ago, the Army of the Light had learned the location of Argus. It was a world fully shrouded within the Nether, and thus the army could have navigated to it at any time. But though it was easy to find, it was not easy to infiltrate. The primary stronghold of the Burning Legion was extremely well defended. It had to be. Even while the Legion was invading Outland, Kil'jaeden would not be inclined to leave his seat of power defenseless. But now there were gaps. Not every inch of the world would be guarded. When Alleria and Turalyon finally completed their journey, they hid in the chaos of the twisting nether and waited, watching for an opportunity. Some parts of Argus were filled with flickering lights, others were dark and silent. Turalyon steered their transport to an open plain, far from anything of value. They emerged into the stench of sulfur and charred rock. Nothing was alive here. When the Burning Legion had taken over this world, the demons must have stripped it down to bedrock. Turalyon regarded it grimly.
I had not thought there was any world the light had abandoned.
Welcome to Argus.
Alleria said. Turalyon gestured toward the horizon. The edge of a huge canyon was barely visible. There were many lights shining from its depths.
That looks promising.
Alleria pointed toward their transport. It had the means to open a rift back to the Xenadar.
And that is our way out. Remember the path. We may need to exit in a hurry.
They moved quickly but quietly. If the Legion learned they were here, it might not be possible to escape. The jagged terrain provided plenty of cover. There were subsurface caverns and crags that hid them from the eyes of the Legion's sparse patrols. Alleria stayed a couple of steps ahead of Turalyon, looking for signs of traps or enemies. Halfway to the canyon, she paused, tilting her head.
Someone has been here recently.
Turalyon silently drew his sword. Alleria gave him a flat stare.
Not like that, dear. Not a patrol, something else.
She pointed at a nearby cliff face. Parts of the blackened rock
Oh,
had
that's
scrape
something else.
marks on them. There was a thin film of fresh ash at their feet. She knelt down. It was still warm.
Cooking fire. Tool marks. Someone is living out here.
Turalyon shrugged.
Hard to believe. But maybe we'll find some allies on Argus.
Alleria wasn't hopeful.
Anyone living under the Legion's nose would have to be very good at hiding. And deeply paranoid. I do not believe they will let us find them. Although...
She carefully examined the cliff face.
Staying in the open would be suicide for them. Would they not need a way to... Ah, there it is.
Click. She found what she was looking for. A loose rock turned in her hand. A small section of the cliff swung open like a door, and a tiny, narrow passage was exposed. Alleria nodded with satisfaction.
There are people living out here. This is how they travel without the Legion knowing.
Turalyon led the way through the winding tunnels, using only the smallest touch of the light for illumination. For hours, all they heard was their own heavy breathing. Whenever they came to a fork in the path, they took the tunnel that curved towards the canyon. After spending so much time in the twisting nether, they had learned how to keep their orientation without suns, stars, or landmarks to guide them. As they approached the canyon, Alleria began to feel something strange, a fluttering in her mind. She looked at Turalyon. He nodded back. He felt it too. Eventually, flickering green light started to fill the path in front of them. A dull, maddening hum reverberated through the rock around them. And then, Turalyon saw an opening. The tunnel widened here. Not a natural formation, Alleria noticed. Whoever was living here must have carved a ragged window out of a cliff face to spy on the Legion. Maybe there was a spark of resistance on Argus. Turalyon crept forward, peering carefully around the edge. Alleria wasn't far behind.
What is it?
I don't know, Alleria. Light knows I don't.
She raised her head. She was looking out over the canyon. A massive, hellish slash in the crust of Argus itself, choked with smoke and steam, and yet bitterly cold. The rumble and clamor of hammers, dark magics, and footsteps overlapped one another. They had seen fortresses on the world's surface, but those must have been outposts. This was where the Burning Legion made its armies strong. There were forges, stockpiles, demonic barracks, and countless other buildings, pits, and structures. They were not just on the canyon floor. The Legion had built them up the canyon walls. The fluttering in her mind grew louder, painfully so. Turalyon's gauntlets tightly gripped the edge of the cliff.
It's coming from over there.
He pointed away from the machines of war toward a darker portion of the canyon where silent buildings loomed in the shadows. The architecture was different. It took Alleria's mind a moment to understand what she was seeing. Over the past centuries of war, she had seen dozens of Legion strongholds. This looked nothing like those. So why did it seem so familiar? It reminded her of Azeroth, of the old ruins that predated even the earliest highborn settlements. Those had been Titan ruins. Why was she seeing Titan architecture on Argus? And what was
Why
inside?
indeed?
That thought seemed to attract attention. The presence in her mind was no longer fluttering. It went silent. It had noticed her. She felt a terrible warmth. She saw fire in her mind's eye. She saw a shimmering sphere of raw power, trapped, straining to escape a fell prison. An emerald prison. Then it stopped. It looked. It listened. It saw her. It screamed. A mountain of panic and horror fell upon her mind. Fear filled her thoughts so suddenly that she collapsed.
Alleria!
Turalyon pulled her back from the edge.
What is it?
That fear. It was not hers. It did not belong to her. So she shoved it away ruthlessly.
It is
Fuck
alive,
that.
Turalyon. Light, help us. It is alive.
He stared for a moment, not understanding. And then it must have turned its eye upon him. He flinched and went limp, groaning, fighting to regain lucidity. Alleria forced her mind to see what had been reaching out to them. Deep down in the belly of Argus, there was a creature of astonishing power, imprisoned by the green, corrupting fires of Fel.
No,
Alleria whispered.
this cannot be the Emerald Star.
By the light.
Turalyon breathed. It screamed.
Do you want to go shopping?
The force of it made them tremble. Alleria could
No,
hear
I mean
noises down in the canyon.
Where are we going shopping?
Marching.
Gilneas and Ironforge?
Beginning to stir.
The
Yeah, I
Legion
need
knows
more
something is wrong.
decorations, but give me just a second.
It
Okay.
fought against its bonds, and tremors rippled across the world. Unable to escape, it screamed again. But this
Come look at my
time,
house.
It tried to communicate. Alleria felt as its raw emotion gave way to something else. Memories. It was sending her its entire lifetime in a single, uncontrolled burst. In that instant, while the corrupted fount of arcane
This is
might
important
was upon
stuff in the
her,
story, actually.
Her mind
Hang
was
on.
transported elsewhere.
She's
This
seeing
being
Argus's
was
memories.
So much more powerful than the minion of the shadow had been. Then she had witnessed flashes of destiny. Now she lived a history that surpassed the existence of the universe. Blink. It was energy, spinning out into the cosmos. Blink. It found warmth near a sun, and a world formed around it to protect it as it grew. Blink. Generations of life lived and died upon it. Blink. It was betrayed. It was bound by something powerful.
Oh no.
Blink. Pain. Pain. It hurt so much. Its
Oh,
only
Argus.
solace lay within its
Pain.
dream. Blink.
Pain.
They enslaved worlds. They burned worlds. They used its strength to revive their fallen souls. It hurt so much. Blink. They found another. It was much more powerful. They wanted to claim it too. Then they would be unstoppable. Blink. It screamed into the cosmos for help. 2 children answered the call. 2 bright lights. Blink. 2 bright lights from Azeroth. A world that was like Argus. Alleria ripped herself free. Now she was lying on her side. Turalyon was shaking her.
Wake up! Alleria, wake up! We have to go!
She reached up, grabbed his shoulder.
Did you see?
She whispered.
See what?
He hadn't. Why hadn't he seen it? Why had she?
Argus has a soul. This world has a soul, and so does Azeroth. That is why the Legion wants it.
The confusion in his face mirrored her own. He hesitated only a moment.
Zira will know what to
What
do.
the fuck?
Turalyon closed his eyes and
Huh?
whispered,
We cannot free you alone.
That's his
We
expression.
will return.
What?
We will end your torment. This I swear before the light.
Alleria scrambled
You wanna go?
deeper into the tunnels.
One more flower.
Demonic shrieks filled the air.
You wanna come see mine first?
The Legion knew intruders were here. It just did not know where. She tugged on Turalyon's armor.
If we do not escape now, we never will.
They ran back
Did you look
the way
inside
they
my
had
house?
come. The Legion would scour
I can look
Argus
when I
to
get back.
find whatever had distressed the world's soul.
There's no more going.
If the demons found their transport before Alleria and Turalyon reached it, there would be
Like
no
a
way off
garden
this
area.
world. It took hours before Alleria and Turalyon emerged into the open air.
Oh, I like this
No
trellis.
demons were around. A flash of hope
I need
came
a
to
fountain. I
life in
thought I
her
had
heart.
one.
Maybe
You
it
buy them.
wasn't too late.
I know, I thought I did.
Without a word, they both began running, sprinting as fast as they could.
I can't go in.
They crested a hill.
You should be able to.
Transport was down there on the plain.
Oh, maybe
only a
because you were
few
going
hundred
into-
paces farther. It might as well have been worlds away. The pod was
Everything
the
is
only
so
way
big.
off of Argus. The Legion had
No.
found it and
I shrank you.
surrounded it
Unclick
with
the button.
endless ranks of demons. There were too many. Far too many.
Everything's so big.
Without hesitation, Alleria and Turalyon charged. There was no choice.
Puppy.
And no hope. The sheer audacity of their attack bought them time. They punched a hole straight through the demons' front lines. It wasn't enough. Each arrow, each thrust of a sword brought down another demon. It wasn't enough. Alleria
Oh, go
swung
look at the
her
map.
bow in an arc, obliterating a dozen with a scythe of holy power.
I see.
It wasn't enough.
They must not capture
Sleeping
us.
with your
Turalyon growled.
void mommy.
They cannot take us alive.
They will not.
Turalyon ducked to his left.
It's
and
not
he
me.
fired an arrow into the demon that was about to split
Oh.
his skull.
I
Alleria
just
shot
had an
2
idea
more
for
arrows
my
at once,
back.
killing 4. It
But I
wasn't
already have it
enough,
backed up right now.
but it was
I need
settled.
more
Better to
room
die
space.
than be captured. If they died here,
Where's my
the
ability?
Legion would not know
Hang
where
on.
the Xenadar was hiding. Their allies would be safe. But the army of the light would gain nothing from their deaths.
See?
Had
Oh.
fate truly led them here just to die?
You will not die on Argus.
Zira had been so certain and so wrong.
Okay.
Their forward progress had slowed. The Legion's endless numbers
I'll
were
take you shopping now.
collapsing upon them. Alleria spotted a circle of Eridar approaching, spirals of fell magic forming into chains in their hands. They were planning to capture the two before they died in combat. Still, she fought on. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't
What
enough.
happens after you arrive?
Oh no.
This fate had been shrouded from Zira. Why? Why had she not seen this?
Oh, you haven't seen this
Why
whole zone
hadn't
yet.
Turalyon seen
Let's go for
the
tour.
vision from the
Not all
world's
of it. I
soul?
went to the center to buy stuff earlier.
You haven't seen the farm.
All went quiet
haven't.
within Alleria's mind.
The whole farm area.
The answer
Oh.
came not as a shout, but as a
We're not
whisper
farmers, so we live in the
from a
graveyard.
voice she had not heard before.
Like a marshy place down here.
Turalyon
Follow?
was one with the light. Alleria was not yet. And not ever, she knew now. The fight was at a standstill.
A little waterfall over here.
Oh,
Alleria and
rainbow.
Turalyon could move neither forward nor back. The end had come. The light
Yeah.
could not
You're
save
turning the
them.
There you go.
waterfalls gay.
I will see my
There you
son
go.
again.
Alleria whispered. It felt as true now as it had always been, even on the precipice of the unthinkable. She knew where that voice had come from. She knew what it wanted. And she knew only it could save them. She lashed out with the light one more time, clearing a swath of space in front of her. Then she let it go. She reached out for the void. Dark power flowed into her. She did not know how to control it, but that did not matter. Something else far away did the work for her. Something else far away wanted her to survive. She could feel its maddening whispers flooding her thoughts. A jagged portal opened from thin air, black as the darkest corner of the universe. Turalyon turned with a jolt. He stared in shock at the portal.
Alleria!
The way he said her name broke her heart. With a scream of despair, Alleria hooked her arm around Turalyon's throat and dragged him through the portal. She felt him shout in pain
Yoink.
as he crossed its threshold. The light and the shadow cannot exist together. She could feel his pulse.
They're gonna blow up.
Void power hadn't killed him. The portal snapped closed. Alleria collapsed on all fours, exhausted, gasping. She looked up into the swirling, shimmering mayhem of the twisting nether. She and Turalyon rested on a hunk of rock, floating in the midst of nothing, barely big enough for the two of them. Alleria let the shadow go, pushed it away. The whispers of madness faded. Turalyon was sprawled on his back.
I don't think you've ever been to Ironforge.
Alleria watched him.
My whispers
Pain
are still with
squeezed
me.
her soul
They're
for
quiet
what
right
she
now,
had
though.
done and for what she was about to do.
We are
This
safe.
used to be the Alliance base.
Far from Argus.
She said.
Everyone would go here.
He slowly sat up. His eyes took in the chaos of the nether. And then he could do nothing but stare at her.
What?
Goodness.
What did you do?
She didn't answer him. She wanted to lie to him, but she couldn't.
I need to
Not
pick
again.
profession, too.
Alleria.
He reached for her. She pulled away.
Alleria. Please.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to buy anything here.
Why?
Oh,
Her voice was
oh, a
calm.
fence post.
That is what I asked.
I don't
Why?
want these fences,
Then
but I do need fences.
understood. We were not
Well,
meant
we'll have a
to
look
die
around.
on Argus
Here's
today.
another.
Even
Okay,
Zira knew it.
moving on.
But she could not see how we escaped. She could not see that it was the shadow that would save us.
Whoops.
I would rather have died than have you fall to evil.
Not the right way.
I know. And yet my fate has not changed. We will
Little
see
lost.
our son again. We will defeat the Legion.
Valeria,
Turalyon's voice was
You care
choked
more
with
about XP
horror.
than we do.
this can be
I do
undone.
need more space. I have
Ask
24
forgiveness,
points
forswear
for
the
rooms
shadow.
on
I'm sure Zera will help you.
on
He
Horde,
did not understand.
19 on
Alleria could not fault
Alliance.
him. She only understood bits and pieces of what she had done.
I was destined
But
to
also,
walk
I've had
the
to
path of
redo
light
so much
for a
shit.
long time. Now I
I
must
made
learn
so
how
many
to survive
rooms
a new
with walls.
path.
She wished she knew what lay at the end of it. He leaned forward, grabbing her hands.
This isn't the way.
When they touched, pain shot through her. She flinched.
Oh, no.
So did he.
They can't
They
touch
can't
anymore.
do-
Shadow.
The
They
bump
can't
rope.
make more baboos.
He let go, looking at his hands
No more
in
Babu.
disbelief.
Find your way back to Zenadar. The army of the light still needs you.
Another portal, jagged and black, opened up next to her.
Just know that we are not enemies. Not now, not ever. Believe it, Turalyon. Please believe it.
Valeria, wait.
See you on the other side, my love.
She wanted to stay.
This is Gilneas.
She wanted nothing more than to
Rocky.
embrace him, renounce the shadow, and return to the light.
Blizzard, I still need my rotting
But that
meat
was
trees.
not the path that would protect Azeroth.
I put in a
If it
request.
was her fate to fall
Like,
to
really?
darkness,
Yeah,
she
on the
needed
beta.
to learn how to endure it. And if she couldn't, she needed to be far away from the people she loved. For their
I
sake.
don't know where the vendor is, so we're gonna fly around a little.
She pushed herself into the portal. Her last glimpse before it closed was of Turalyon. He was reaching out for her, tears staining his cheeks.
Oh,
He looked
No!
as if he were watching her end her own life. She was not so sure he was wrong.
Don't know where the vendor is, Sophie.
I don't either.
1 second.
Okay.
What are you? You're
I
not
have
even
met-
in the city.
I
Get
have
down here.
met chocolate Milanos.
Dawnblend Village. Somewhere around here. At the end of that chapter, by the way. Yeah.
Yes. Last chapter.
Ah, over
Sorry
here.
about that. I didn't get it turned down quick enough.
This lady. Oh, she's got torture implements. And a cool trellis.
I can't buy any of it.
Entertainment presents 1,000
What a shame.
Years of War. The
Oh, that
You
is
get
a
your
really
bricks?
cute
Alleria and
trellis.
Turalyon by Robert Brooks. Narrated by Stephen Pacey. Part 3.
I must
What's it
complete the
require?
achievement reclamation of Gilneas.
We can do that next week. Don't take me long.
understand your bargain, Alleria Windrunner. But I must ask, do you?
Alleria didn't blink.
I find out where the other vendors are.
Not to me.
Alleria
Moment.
understood the bargain well enough, but its consequences, the price she might pay, well, that would come later. Before she could destroy the Burning Legion, she needed to escape it. Being captured had not exactly been part of her plan, but circumstances had required some improvisation. If nothing else, it had brought her close to her prize. 500 years of searching had passed. Now,
That's a lot of
her
searching.
goal was within reach.
We will need to act soon.
How,
I believe they've
Deva?
lost patience with me.
You've been
Be ready,
everywhere.
Notice Walker.
Laughter came from the cage floating above her.
I have been here far longer than you, Windrunner. I am more than ready to leave.
Good.
I know.
Alleria had kept watch on the Legion's
I have to pick a
interrogators.
profession
Over the past few
on
days,
Valorant.
they had grown visibly frustrated.
Herbalism
that
and
her will had
inscription.
Not been broken.
Mm-hmm.
Time was short.
That I can make
I
purple.
expect this will be messy.
Violet light
Uh-oh.
pulsed from the other creature's cage.
I got punted
Uh-oh.
from
Then our
you.
first lesson begins
Uh-oh.
now. It is a simple technique, and it is very messy.
Where are you?
In the middle of the water, slowly
Alleria
floating
closed
down.
her eyes and opened her mind. The
You
warnings
got
of
phased.
Zira echoed
No,
through
it
her
will.
thoughts.
No, I don't think it
She
phased.
ignored
Just
them.
punted.
She had long since committed to this path.
No, you got phased.
She only hoped she could endure it. The fighting on Argus had ceased
It's okay, we
for a
can go
moment.
around.
That would not
As
last.
soon as I find you.
High Exarch Turalyon strode through the hall behind the skirmish
I'm
line.
levitating over the
You
water.
ready? Hold for the
You
first
passed
Can
me.
you
fall back.
come to like
All
here?
the way in.
He passed Lithraxian. The Nathrazim looked back at him.
Can we give them enough time?
Turalyon said nothing, and that was answer enough.
Um,
Lithraxian
yeah, go
grunted.
towards the shore.
Well,
Over.
I am.
sting the Legion's
I know. I'm going
pride,
right
at
to where you
least.
pinged.
A rumble filled the hallways. Heavy footfalls and clattering weapons. It grew louder.
I don't even have to swim.
Turalyon gripped his sword. Light how he wished Alleria was still here at his side.
Here they come.
Snarling demons surged through the small doorway. They were led by 3 dreadlords.
I see you. Oh, good,
Lithraxian
yeah.
met them with a laugh, blade against blade.
Hi.
Good to see
Hi.
you again.
We got phased again.
brothers.
Light
Yeah.
and fells swirled together in spectacular fury. They were
We'll get a little
fighting in
closer to the
narrow
edge.
corridor, a choke point.
The edge.
The light could
Which
hold
direction?
against
The shore.
superior numbers,
The shore?
but
Okay.
a demon broke
Because
through
there's
the
a
front line.
edge to a darker blue
Turalion's
out
sword
there.
took care of it. He glanced behind him. His artificers were still working furiously on the rift constructs in the main chamber.
Is it done?
He called out. One of them yelled back, voice
Let's get out of
pierced
this
with
phase.
frustration.
Here, I'm gonna do this.
Fall back and open the rift.
Turalyon turned to his army and raised his voice. His
I don't
soldiers
see you.
calmly obeyed,
I'm right
stepping
on the
backward in
shore.
unison, handling the scattered fools that tried to charge in alone.
There you are.
They backed out of the hallway and into a wide, tall
Hi.
room, the chamber where the Burning Legion kept its rift barriers. After suffering centuries of raids, the Burning Legion had finally learned how to prevent the Army of the Light from opening rifts into Argus for hit-and-run attacks. These barriers had stopped them cold. Launching
I don't know if this is gonna work
attack had
either,
been a
but we'll
desperate
try it.
ploy. None in Turalyon's army knew how the barriers worked or how to destroy them. But it was a risk they all had been willing to take. Success would have given them access to Argus once again.
Some or all
They
of
might
you
have
may
threatened to
die.
capture the
That is a
royal
risk I'm willing to
soul and
take.
sown panic within the Burning Legion's ranks. They might even have forced the Legion to stop its invasion of Azeroth. But they hadn't succeeded. And now every demon on Argus was closing in. Lithraxion
Ooh,
was
purple.
right. All that was left was to sting the Legion.
We spend a lot of time here
But
on the
Argus
pre-patch.
was within the twisting nether. Every enemy the army felled would stay down forever. The army made a show of retreating deep into the chamber. The demons surged out of the corridors, rushing into the open room,
want
so intent on pursuing
Red Knight.
Turalyon's forces that they did not notice the two paladins waiting, one on either side of the door. When Turalyon could see nothing
don't
but
see
demons
Arena.
packing the hallway, he gave his order.
Over here.
No!
The army
Oh.
stopped retreating.
Brienne.
Oh, I can't get any of this shit either.
Stepped back into the hallway, arms
Gotta do wild,
extended.
wild, wild hammer
Holy
wedding.
power erupted. The demons before them shrieked as the wrath of the light consumed them all.
Okay.
And I
None of that
Spy and Windhammer Clan honored and Wildhammer Clan friendly.
Only to have Turalyon and his strike team fall upon them. The battle
Well,
was
let's see how it
quick,
looks if we even won it.
unfair, just as Turalyon had planned.
Huh?
One
Oh,
of
I
the
do like that
paladins,
fountain.
a commander named Rosales, limped
I
as
need
he
Overrun.
books.
exited
I
the
want the
hallway.
fountain and the
The
books.
other
So I need to be
never emerged at
honored
all.
and I gotta do the wedding.
Turalyon muttered a prayer for him and then raised his voice to the others.
It's time to go.
He said, "The
maybe
paladin's
get your
transport
books.
was still active. It had needed to physically drop on.
Yeah, let's see if I can get your books.
But now that it was here, it
They're
could
expensive,
briefly
though.
force open a rift
Yeah,
to
I
the
know.
Xanadar.
We
The
don't have to
army
get books.
ducked
We're
through the
2,000. I
opening,
didn't get
crossing a
anything out of my
vast
warband yet,
distance
so.
in an instant, back to safety.
Well, we gotta go to
was the
Stormwind
last to
anyway.
step through. The transport's rift didn't close. Demons were racing towards it.
Shut it down!
He told Rosales.
Can I?
A gust of wind blew into
You
the
kinda-
Xanadar, and the rift finally snapped shut. The paladin blinked, then shrugged.
My apologies, High Exarch. Something was blocking it.
Not a surprise. The Legion would love to invade this place.
Turalyon said, his heart heavy. It was the last time they would ever sneak onto Argus. There was no doubt. The Legion would not be taken unawares by Xanadar
Oh,
transports
that's a
again.
cute little caldera.
For now, the Army of the Light
Yep.
was stuck here, hiding in the chaos of the twisting nether. Lithraxion clapped his leader on his shoulders.
A good fight, Turalyon. You commanded us well today.
Turalyon clasped his hand.
You fought admirably. Everyone did. Tell
Black
them I
Rock
said
Mountain.
so. I will, High Exarch.
Is
Turalyon
this a
watched
mountain
him
out of
go.
Black Rock?
Yes, the army had lost
Yep.
only one of its own against overwhelming odds.
Bit
but
on the nose
Legion
there.
had won. The
What's the name of an
thousand-year
orc
war on
clan,
the
but they
Legion
picked
had
it before they came here.
accomplished much. It had freed
Interesting
prisoners
coincidence.
from fates worse than death. It had delayed the demons' invasion of Azeroth by decades. And now it was over. Ended not with a triumphant last stand, but with a small skirmish and a
With a meep.
wall the Army of the Light could not breach. Turalyon wearily walked deep into the Xanadar to find Zira. He would tell her of his failure, and he would hear nothing in return. She had foretold that the champions fighting on Azeroth were the only hope of defeating the Burning Legion. Her mind was utterly focused on helping them fend off the invasion. That hurt Turalyon, perhaps more than anything. She had known that he would fail, and she had not tried to help him overcome that fate. Light, he hoped she would succeed.
Was right where it needed to.
Until she did, he could do nothing. The apprentice Inquisitor floated above his dais, looming over Alleria as the bonds of fell magic sent needles of
I only
pain
have
shooting
2K.
through her
Hang
mind.
on.
Tell me how to find the Zenadar, or you will suffer for all eternity.
The Burning Legion had shown such creativity in its torments when Alleria first arrived on Niskara. The demons were expert interrogators, capable of inventive
Oh,
ways
Warband's
of
a
cracking
toy, isn't
open
it?
defiant wills. There had
No,
been
it's an ability.
moments when she had
It's under
genuinely
your other
feared she
tab, though.
might succumb to the agony,
The priest?
or at the very least, let slip that she had wanted
So I was
to
looking
be
at
brought
general.
to this prison.
Yeah, go back to general.
But this,
It's on general.
this was downright
Yeah,
lazy.
Warband.
It was hard to
Oh,
conceal
right there.
her contempt. The High Inquisitor had
Oh, it's already on the
talent
thing.
for his craft. This apprentice had no imagination. The Inquisitor held out his hand. Long, taloned fingers unfurled to reveal a small, polished black crystal in his
So
palm.
I need
Alleria had seen its like
this
before.
one.
It was a soul stone.
But I was looking for that
This
symbol
is a
by
gift
itself.
from Kil'jaeden.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a reward to someone you met 1,000 years ago. Do you understand me, Windrunner? If you do not obey,
You still have the pumpkin on your head.
your soul
I know.
will belong to that demon forever.
As a bauble around its neck.
Alleria muttered.
I see you understand perfectly.
You know what?
But maybe that's what you want. When it arrives, your soul and your lovers will be reunited, screaming together in agony until the stars are dust.
He clasped his hands in mock adoration.
How
Okay.
romantic that will be.
Alleria did not respond. The Inquisitors sighed.
I only
with
bought one book.
disappointment.
I didn't like the other
You
one.
need
Not for
more
2K.
convincing first.
I need
He waved
Lacey.
a hand, and the bonds of fell disappeared.
Here,
She
Lacey,
fell to the
Lacey,
ground,
Lacey. There's
feigning
Laria.
exhaustion.
Travis.
He slowly
Kylie.
walked toward her, conjuring some new torment.
Lancey,
he would
sorry.
never get a chance to
Well, there's
use.
nothing even close to
She took a
Lancey.
deep breath.
Time to settle our bargain, Locust Walker.
She said. Alleria shoved herself to her
Oh,
feet.
he has a
She
purple
had
quest.
no physical weapons.
It's for the Brawlers Guild.
Inquisitors had blocked her from the light. But the Legion, as cunning as it was, had not imagined that a warrior of the army of the light had embraced the shadow. Dark power surged through her veins. The voices of the void returned to her, giddy and
Oh, see
raving.
her.
She followed the Locust Walker's lesson.
Right here.
One hand reached toward the Inquisitor,
Oh, Captain
the
Lancey.
other toward the Locust Walker's cage.
Yes, fences.
Exploded into fragments. The demon did not even have time to scream.
Mm.
Alleria waited, listening. There
Oh,
was
that's a
no
cute
alarm,
chalice,
no
but I can't
cries
get
of
it.
anger. The Inquisitor had been so
You
confident.
can't get anything,
that
can
he
you?
had not brought
I can
guards,
get the
nor had he
fence
summoned
and
any
the fence
guardian
post,
eyes.
but
None
I
had
don't want that
witnessed this.
fence.
The Locust Walker emerged from the ruins
I do.
of his cage. He was an ethereal, a creature of pure energy. When he was captured,
I like
his
the
wrappings
dark
had been
fence that I
destroyed.
only have one of,
His
but I can't
form
remember the
was a
name of.
mass of irregular power.
Look it up.
Well struck, Alleria. I've had worse students.
How?
She looked around.
Open your
Briefly,
housing.
She considered searching for
Go to
her
your
bow,
catalog.
but she knew she did not
Oh.
have time. The Inquisitor's absence would be noticed before long.
We need to go.
Yes, we do.
Shadow magic flowed from him. A portal ripped open the air in front of them.
I need
Can
to
I-
recover. You need
Okay.
to train. I know where we can do both.
Alleria hesitated. She knelt next
Waning
to the
Wood
Inquisitor's
Fence.
remains. The ethereal shivered in
Or
impatience.
Lordaeron
What are
fence.
you waiting for?
She held up the
Waning
soul
Wood?
stone.
This one was meant for me.
Lordaeron
Meant
fence.
for someone I care about very much.
The
Which do you
ethereal's
want?
words held no pity.
Either, whichever one we
Our
can
bargain
find.
does
I
not
will take
require
either
you to
one.
Wait until you are ready.
I like both.
Decide which is
Waning
more
Wood is
important.
closer.
Now.
Okay. Probably
Alleria
cheaper too.
locked a furious stare on him. But there was no
75.
decision to make.
Okay.
He is hiding.
How
in
much is the other
twisting
one?
nether.
Don't know.
I do not
So
know
it's
how
forward
to
one.
find him.
You will, if he's still alive when you're done.
Then let us go.
She stepped through the portal.
You've already given me enough gold, Deva. I still have like
Give me gold.
almost 300,000.
Nothing.
Give me lots of
No
gold.
sound, no wind, no
I'm
ground.
very stingy with money when
Nothing
it's,
but an oppressive silence.
especially when it's given, and
Only the
I will
glow
spend
of
it on other
ethereal
people
provided
before I
any
spend
light
it on
at all.
myself.
Alleria floated freely.
Who
Oh,
sells it?
Learn
jitters.
how to survive here.
I
It
remember
is best that you
jitters.
do not attract too much
Wilkinson.
attention. Welcome to the Void, Alleria Windrunner.
Where do we begin?
Shall we start with more killing? No, that comes naturally to you. Perhaps something
150.
more fundamental.
He
It's supposed to be cheaper than
pulsed,
that.
and shadow began to rise
Well,
in front
I'm
of him.
buying
Let's talk about maintaining your sanity.
because
The Void will do everything it can to shatter your will.
That sounds like
I
a
have to click
problem.
yes on all of them.
Quite.
I don't know how many I have or how many I need.
Turalyon, wake up.
Turalyon opened his eyes. There was a sharp pain in his chest. He ignored it and sat up.
What's wrong?
Lithraxion
We have
was
a guest.
standing in the hallway.
I found a dead body. What? Down at the bottom of the Xenadar. It's a woman, Turalyon. I'm sorry.
He said. Turalyon jumped to his feet.
Tell me it isn't her.
Lithraxion said nothing, and that was answer enough. His expression was filled with sorrow. Turalyon's heart sank.
Take me there.
They set
I'm gonna
off
try my other
immediately,
transmog.
heading deeper into the vessel. Turalyon tried to keep a firm grip on his emotions, but his thoughts were a maelstrom whirling in his head. It had been centuries since he had last seen Alleria. He had mourned her. He had believed her to be lost forever. But this new pain in his chest pulsed with each heartbeat. Light help him. Maybe he had sensed her death. Maybe... No. Turalyon drew himself up. Now was not the time for grief. Not until he knew for certain. How could her body be here in the Xenadar? They arrived in the vessel's Hall of Crystals, the place from where the Xenadar's power flowed. None
About
of the
40.
artificers were at their stations.
I think
With
that
the
might
ship
be
in
enough.
hiding, there was no need
I'm being
for them
given
to
money.
maintain a constant presence.
Huh? Oh.
Lithraxion led Turalyon into
Hi.
the back corner.
Over there, High Exarch.
Behind the last crystal structure, obscured by shadows, Turalyon saw a body.
No.
He breathed. He rushed over and kneeled, reaching out to her. His breath caught.
Mucho gracias.
It wasn't Alleria. It wasn't a woman. It wasn't even a corpse.
Wait.
Lithraxion.
Hold on.
His chest was moving.
Where did
His
all of my
eyes were
fences
wide.
go?
Words hissed out between motionless
Some of them
lips.
automatically
Oh,
add.
right there are. There they are.
Turalyon rose to
43,
his feet,
44.
turning.
Let me buy one
He
more.
opened himself to the light, inviting its thunderous power down as righteous judgment upon the impostor who... The pain in his chest flared, stabbing deep into his soul. Turalyon couldn't move. The light slipped from his grasp.
Uh-oh,
He
we're
couldn't
tiny
even say a
again.
word. He could barely think. He teetered, tilted, and then collapsed onto the floor, unable to twitch. The creature, who
Where else are we
looked
going?
like Lithraxion, sauntered over to
I don't know.
him, grinning.
I told
You
you
fell.
we would meet
You look
again,
purple to me.
human.
With a simple gesture, the creature
You are your
dispelled its
scars.
disguise.
So
The
is
assassin from
Reaper
Draenor
sometimes.
leaned in
Right now
close,
he's not.
showing Turalyon its dagger. There was a small
Oh,
drop
I
of
didn't
red
see you were
blood on
green.
it,
Sorry.
mixed with vile poison
Do you have the head of the
that
broodmother?
smoked and sparked.
I could have ended this
Uh,
when I slept, High Exarch.
Not on me.
But then I thought, preserving
like,
your soul
Onyxia's
will
head.
take time, and I will need a
Not
quiet
on me.
place to finish the job.
You can go get it.
The Eridar turned toward Lithraxion.
And then
I think I have it
realized how pleased
in
you would
Salamancer's
be
house.
to
Yeah, I have it on
see you
Salamancer's
again.
house.
Do you want to buy another one?
Lithraxion was beginning to move. The
Oh.
poison must have been wearing off.
You only gave him that much?
Burn you.
The assassin buried the dagger in Lithraxion's
At least the
forearm,
decorations aren't
and
too
the
much, except for
magazine went
books.
still.
Don't worry.
You wanna come
will
too?
live. You will witness your High
Come on.
Exarch, one of the
Can more than one
bright lights of
person ride on you?
Azeroth,
Oh, yeah.
becoming my prize trophy.
Bye.
The Erudite
Bye.
held a
Thank
small
you.
black soul stone between two fingers, showing it to both of them.
I don't give thanks, I grift.
To Turalyon.
I give thanks because I'm happy when people give me stuff.
No, grift them.
Is alive.
Oh, be thankful.
The Burning Legion has her in a cage. Once
Dude, it's not
I've
even
collected
Thanksgiving and I'm
your
thankful.
soul,
It's Christmas.
I
Well,
will
Christmas Eve.
collect hers. You will be together forever.
I do too.
With me.
Christmas.
Just as I promised.
What? Merry Christmas.
You will
Christmas.
feel her suffering
Christmas, yes, Christmas. Sorry.
keenly as your own.
The soul stone floated into the air above Turalyon. He summoned every ounce of
He doesn't
his
need
will
to share it. I
resist
have
the
a lot.
poison that had rendered him helpless.
I still have
Absolutely not.
50k I could get out of the warband, and I have
He tried to
200k on
wield the
Salamancer.
light. He tried to call out to Zira.
I have plenty.
Not a sound.
Because I don't
emerged.
spend it.
Not a
No.
finger moved. The assassin began its work with a chuckle.
Now we wait.
The shadow.
We're
will
waiting for the
heal
ship
your
to go?
scars.
Mhm.
The shadow will
Where is
show
it gonna
you
go?
your destiny.
Alleria
Ratchet.
was not amused.
Stay
Oh,
out of my
what's that
memories.
ratchet?
Laughter filled the
A
air
way to get
around
to
her.
Death Swallow Marsh.
I
Okay.
couldn't, even if I tried. I will know everything about you when this is done. Does that inspire second
Enjoy the
thoughts?
scenery.
No.
Then let us begin. You have been a remarkable student thus far, Alleria Windrunner. But you have barely touched the shadow. To truly understand your destiny, you must become one with it.
The ethereal's power
All the
pulsed
way to
softly.
Kalimdor.
And that is where the
Come,
danger
please.
lies.
Oh,
You
it
see
knocks
the
me
void
out.
as an enemy. It sees you the same way. For now. Its very nature is hostile to what you know as life and
What sword?
sanity.
The blackness around them.
I see no
seemed to
sword.
But
I
without
do.
the
Your draw
shadow,
distance is too low.
you would have never been alive at all.
I thought I just wasn't looking in the right direction. Yeah, I actually see no
The
sword.
voices she had learned to
Should be right
ignore
there.
became loud. So loud.
Turn your draw
Alleria
distance up.
couldn't push them away. She couldn't resist them. But the Locust Walker kept speaking, guiding her through the storm.
Where is draw distance?
You already understand one truth, Alleria. The light is blind. It cannot see the whole of destiny because it alone is not
It's all the way up
responsible
to
for it.
10
Your path
Well,
was
you should be
shrouded
seeing
by
it, but you
shadow,
don't.
for
Weird.
for view
thus it was hidden
distance.
from the light.
The strength
It's from
of
the
his
anniversary.
words gave her an anchor to cling to as the torrents of darkness tossed her about.
Now understand another truth. The shadow is just as blind.
It made me small
It saw
already
your
before
fate
too.
intertwining with its own, and it rejoiced. But it too sees only a fragment of destiny. But that fragment is unlike anything you've known before.
Alleria began to see visions. Terrible, terrible visions. She saw the light moving through the cosmos like a ravenous predator. She
Cosmos.
saw it touch the minds of Azeroth's mortals.
You do be saying weird
a touch
things.
that corrupted them forever. She saw generations live
Who
and
is the vendor
die
that I
in
need?
invisible chains,
Hang on.
bound to a force that
Yeah,
granted
what's the
them
name? And I
fleeting
will
moments of
look.
peace
Axel.
in exchange for absolute obedience. She saw war. She saw the forces of the light striking back against the void. She saw darkened worlds
He's right here. He's going up the
burning in
stairs.
holy fire. She saw
Marvelous.
millions of creatures encased in luminous crystals the size of mountains, sustained by the light and unable to die.
Definitely
He
real,
does-
not at all fake head of the
Warriors
grid
light
mother.
were monsters, corrupting and consuming everything they touched. On and on and on it went, until she could not even comprehend it all.
Lies.
She whispered,
These are all lies.
Sear that into your heart.
the Locust
Such a
Walker
tiny
said,
bird.
Know that, and never forget it.
I do not.
If you're where else you can go.
What?
The Locust Walker kept her firmly afloat.
I need
You have
purple
known the
things.
shadow as nothing but horrors.
There's not a ton
The
of those
shadow
yet.
sees the light in the same way.
I did
They're
link
on
a
Your
thing.
viewpoint is true.
They're elf. You linked
Neither
to
is
thing
wrong.
where?
The roar
In the
of
stream
void
channel?
nearly drowned him out. The masters of the void were clawing at her mind. She barely fought them off.
The light seeks one path and shuns all others as
The stream
lies.
channel.
The shadow seeks every possible path.
Get
and
MM,
sees them
stream.
all as
There's
true.
housing and then slash
More
purple.
visions,
Oh.
possible futures. She saw Zira, the mother of light, declaring her a
The
heretic and calling for her
violet
death.
bellflowers.
She saw her blood on Turalyon's sword. She
Huh?
saw Arator calling an army of paladins to hunt her down,
Not available.
only to fall with her arrows in his throat. She
Crystal
saw herself
signpost?
kneeling before the one who slumbers beneath Azeroth's waves. She saw herself
Dark ship's
killing it
lanterns.
and taking its place, leading a
Dalaran.
throng of horrors to consume every
That one's
nation.
available. Yeah.
As
Let's go
she
get that.
swam in the shadow,
Okay.
all these visions
Um,
seemed true. At
sure.
first,
Use your Dalaran
slowly,
Hearthstone.
she began to see the difference between the shadow's
Dead and
memories,
toys.
the shadow's
Yep.
plans, and the shadow's desires. And from that, destiny. She
2,000
saw
gold.
what the light could not. She
That's
saw
rough.
what even the shadow could not, because
2,000.
yes, it was just as blind.
Well, then I'm only
She
gonna
saw
get 2, and they're
terrible
going by the
choices.
entrance.
She saw noble betrayals. She saw
Can only go inside.
victory in a way she could scarcely comprehend.
What, up the stairs?
And among all of
Oh
that,
no, there's many
No, no.
she
stairs.
saw countless
Oh, there you are.
events
Come on.
that would never happen. The lies of the void were strong, intoxicating, but they quickly
Oh,
collapsed.
they might be horde only, actually.
Perhaps one day she would fall to madness.
Yeah, they might be.
Perhaps one day she would betray her allies. She was capable of it.
Yep.
But
You'll have to switch over to Salamancer.
not in
Can I
any
buy it on
possibility,
Salamancer
not in
and
any
use it
circumstance,
Yep.
on
harm
Valorant?
her son.
Yep.
She would never lift
Okay.
a finger against Arator. Even if he killed
Basically,
her
you need
for
to go
what she had
in there.
become, she would accept
I don't
it
know where
gladly.
that there is
The
that you were
weight
talking
of
about, because
that
I was logging
truth
out.
kept her afloat.
Okay, well,
And
log
she
back in
could
as
feel the
Salamancer and
shadow's
I
confusion.
am.
go to
It
Dalaran.
did not understand the bonds
Has Salamancer
between
been to Dalaran?
mortals. It did
Besides
not
it
understand
exploding?
that there were some
Uh-uh.
things that could not
Wait, Salamancer
be
wasn't even there when it
corrupted.
exploded. That was our goblins.
Another truth emerged. This was happening too soon. She was swimming in the shadow before her destiny demanded it.
You are ready, Alleria. Every ounce of power out there will be at your
You missed her
command.
entire training montage.
Dive deeply into it. Your mind will yet be your own.
She was indeed ready, but it was not yet time. She had witnessed herself jumping from a cliff, peacefully surrendering to the long fall. When the time came, there would be no choice and no alternative.
Oh, fine. Just
Now,
go away.
she could still escape, and her destiny demanded that she must. Alleria tried to make
Okay,
sense
where
You've
of
gone
was
it.
too
the-
far.
She searched
I
the
have-
void's knowledge for answers.
Where's...
When none came,
Need to
she
go to the
instinctively
port area.
reached out for the light. The two
it
forces
this way?
collided
Yep.
in a
Then
blinding
straight ahead.
jolt of pain.
Oh, I see the horde,
But she glimpsed a truce.
the flags up there, right?
Turalyon screaming
Yep.
silently
You were looking
as
for-
his soul was ripped from
who
his
sells
body.
it?
That was neither
Palinthus
the past
Bright
nor
Ride.
the future. It was happening
Stride.
now. She knew it.
Let me
Well,
out!
he's not in
Let
here.
me out!
We are not done, Alleria.
No, he's in the
No
inn.
matter how terrifying it seems, you must.
Alleria lashed out. All of the dark power filling
Yeah.
her slammed into the Locust Walker. With a roar of surprise, he let
Right there.
go of her mind. Gasping, she flung the shadow away. She was
I
free of
can't
it,
buy it.
floating in the
I gotta do a
darkness.
new life
The
for
Locust
undeath.
Walker loomed in front of her, furious.
Oh.
But it's only 1800.
I should have expected no less
Oh.
from a mortal.
He was gathering power,
Interesting.
intending to strike back at her. Alleria ignored him. She pulled
You got a
out
lot to
the
do.
soul stone she had taken from the Inquisitor on Niskara. The
I'm
black
gonna-
crystal was now glowing green.
I knew it.
Get back on Valorant.
Help me. I knew it was real.
Yep.
The Locust Walker paused.
What did you see?
Turalyon is about to die.
No!
He snatched up the stone and studied it carefully. His power delved into it.
He can't die. Not yet, again.
You have made a very determined enemy, Windrunner.
She wasn't sure if he was talking about the assassin or himself.
The Void will use your love against you. You understand that, yes?
Oh,
Turalyon may die one day, but he cannot die this
actually, go back to
day,
Salamancer.
or I am lost.
The ethereal shimmered.
Remember what I said about truth and lies.
That truth did not come from the
Okay.
void. That truth was changing the void.
He stared into the soul stone again.
Interesting.
And then Hearth.
You may have a unique destiny, Alleria
Storm
and
Hearth.
Turalyon. Go to
To
him.
Dalaran.
I've taught you how.
Not Dalaran.
He returned the soul stone to
To,
her.
you know where I mean.
Alleria
Donegal.
hesitated.
Yeah, that
I
one.
do not know where the Zenadar is.
We're gonna go to Correct.
Yes, you do. You hold its
Going to
location
Crash.
in your hand.
It took
The
her
purple
a moment
things?
to understand.
Yep.
She could see the Eridar's work in this stone because the two stones were linked. The assassin had intended to have them together around its neck. She didn't need to know where the Eridar was because she knew where the other stone was. She looked back at the Locust Walker.
The airplane knows where it is because it knows where it
bargain
isn't.
is ended, then.
Oh, I
This
believe
is
we
true.
will meet again.
He mused.
Where are you?
She reached through the soul stone, used what the Locust
I'm already
Walker
at the
taught
portal
her.
to Karach.
The portal to the Zenadar.
Where is it in the same place? Oh, it's in the thing up there, right?
The light
Yeah.
could not save Turalyon. He had accepted that, but the light could still offer him comfort. Without it, Turalyon
I was
would have
waiting
been
on my
exposed to
Uber.
the full raw agony
No.
of having his soul stripped away piece by piece.
No,
He kept
not
his
his
eyes
soul.
closed, not wanting to see his own spirit leaving his body. Even so, the pain was nearly unbearable.
How are you doing for resonance crystals?
Shine upon us all.
He tried to say. The sounds of the assassin's
30,000?
spells filled his
Perfect.
ears. He did not know if the words escaped his mouth. He kept praying anyway.
Let evil
Oh, I
flee
see you lumbering.
before righteousness. Let the innocent live in peace. Let the day come when none need fear. For that day, I give my life gladly.
His tormentor must have heard him.
I wonder how many years
You
it
gotta
will
do the
be
thing.
before you beg me for mercy, knowing that I will not grant you
Purple
even
bird.
a moment
I'm
of
a
it.
tiny purple bird.
Turalyon felt a breath of cold wind cross his face. It smelled of nothing, as though it had never before touched anything that lived. And then he heard a scream.
Not sure where the vendor
He
is.
thought it was
What
his
to look.
own voice finally giving in to the pain. It wasn't. It was the assassin.
Surik.
How are you here?
You were right. We were destined to meet again.
Ah, this
Turalyon
guy.
opened his eyes. It was her, Alleria, wreathed in darkness. He did not feel the light within her.
Can't
The
buy
assassin
anything.
shrieked, brandishing a dagger. The demon leapt at her, slashing for her
Do you need to
throat.
actually play the game
She
at some
did
point?
not even lift a hand. Inky black smoke coalesced in midair, forming a curved spike. It slammed into the assassin's chest.
To be fair, I can't buy into this shit
Turalyon saw
either.
the smoke appear out of the creature's back.
These are just
spraying
tubes, though.
blood. The Eridar fell to its knees, eyes wide, mouth moving soundlessly. Alleria
Yeah.
stepped forward.
Our souls as baubles around your neck. Is
Asshole,
that the
says
fate you
Baubles.
saw? I
The platform is
have
kind of cool.
seen another.
Now she lifted her hands. Dark
I'm
magic
okay not buying
flowed
those.
between them. The assassin, bug-eyed and panting, simply vanished. Reality folded in upon the demon, and it was gone. Alleria knelt next to Turalyon, staring at the soul stone hovering above his head.
I
Where do
cannot
we get that
fix this.
recipe?
Not on my own.
She turned to Lathraxian.
I can sense the poison in your veins. I'm sorry. This will hurt.
She
How
curled
dare
her
him?
fingers. Lathraxian convulsed, screaming. Turalyon could see foul green smoke trailing beneath the Nathrazim's claws. Blood and sizzling liquid dripped to the floor. She was ripping the poison out of his body through his skin. All at once, it was done, and Lathraxian could move again. He was on his feet in an instant, breath ragged.
Alleria, what happened?
You gotta get shorter
Save
links, man.
Turalyon, please. I need to finish this.
Fuck's sake.
Demon threatened my son.
The creature ran. It ran and ran.
Your neck looks
and
little,
ran, sliding
but the
between
face is
realms,
not terrible.
dancing between the twisting
I
nether
don't know why
and the
Dargan
void.
would laugh.
It ripped Alleria's spike free from its chest. The weapon dissolved into nothing. The Eridar was gasping in pain. Each step came with a chant.
Have to get away. Have to get away. Have to get away.
The demon had gone by many names in its life. Now it answered only to the task Kil'jaeden had given it.
All the purple
Eradication.
stuff's Silvermoon stuff, but it
Bred
hasn't flown
from
yet.
birth to ascend above its brethren.
They have
Molded from age to age. Shaped,
granted this
tormented.
dreamlight.
The demon's skills had been enhanced.
Where's this?
Even the other Eridar feared it. And why wouldn't they? It could
It's a
hide between
Warlord to
dimensions.
Draenor
It could
expansion.
shift appearances on a whim. It could spot those whose fates threatened the Burning Legion.
What page?
Then
The
it had
second
been
page.
killed on Draenor by her.
Second page should be
Kil'jaeden had
third
punished
or
it,
fourth
and
thing
then
on the
he had
far
made
right.
the demon more powerful
Fourth
than
line.
ever. The process had taken centuries.
Huh?
And now it had pleased
The
Kil'jaeden
fourth
for the
line.
Eridar to kill him, Turalyon.
No, the
And
third
after
line.
him, it had been promised her. It had been
The
given the
Streamlights?
means to preserve
Yeah.
them and torment them
Craftable.
forevermore. But
I can craft them, but I
she
need
had
the
escaped.
supplies.
And she had changed.
Need
She
shadow mode.
knew
I
the
don't
ways
have
of
any of this
oblivion.
stuff.
She knew how to command
I
the final death.
might.
Have to get away. Have to get away. Have to.
Dark matter wrapped around its neck. The demon screamed as it was yanked from
I don't have
its
the recipe
arms
for it.
and pulled back onto the Xenadar, back into the twisting
I
nether.
need
The Eridar was on its feet in a
Trevor
second,
Grinner,
hissing
Founder's
through its
Point.
fanged teeth.
That's in
Its
the.
daggers
Okay.
whirled in both
That's
Because
the
he
song.
sells.
sliced away
Huh?
the bonds of shadow.
That's at your
With a
house.
desperate laugh, it hurled its
He
poison
sells purple
blades at the
flowers
woman.
apparently,
She had
but it just says
pulled it
midnight
here,
for the
to
sources.
the one place where it could die, and
I never saw the
blades
purple
stopped in
flowers.
midair. She stepped past them.
Kil'jaeden, save me.
Is he watching?
Alleria walked forward, closing the distance.
Are you a favorite pet of his?
The demon conjured more daggers, howling with fear. They all vanished before they could hit her.
There's so much else we can get.
Walking toward it, step
We look for more vendors.
after step after
I
step.
am.
Another spike slammed into its left shoulder. Its right arm continued to throw daggers. The Eridar could think of nothing else to
Has,
do.
can we go to Silvermoon City?
It cried again.
That's at midnight.
Another spike. The demon's
Oh.
other arm went limp.
I know what you fear.
She said.
I know what the Burning Legion fears.
Thuramar?
I know what drove your masters to their terrible.
I think it's Suramar, but do you have ancient
The
mana?
Eridar could feel Kil'jaeden's disappointment. He had
Probably not.
heard its cries
You would on your other
and
character.
ignored them. And then
Oh, which character?
standing before it.
On
the demon fell to its
your
knees.
Void Elf.
It couldn't even
On
lift its
Valorant?
arms to beg for
Mhm.
mercy. All it could do was wheeze out its last prayer.
Please. Please. Please.
She knelt in front of it, meeting its gaze. All hope died with her words.
You promised to kill my son.
Her dagger slipped easily into its throat. The demon made not a sound. It just stared at her with unblinking eyes as its life drained away.
This is an
Have 300.
easy end.
She said
It's not
softly.
enough, but
I
we'll
could
take a
have
look
given
anyway.
you to the masters of the void.
Oh, it's
They might
250
have turned you,
for the. I just
and
need
I
the
will be
carpet.
done with this.
Behind her, on the other end of the hall, were Turalyon and Lothraxion.
What's the name of the vendor?
The demon saw astonishment in their
Layweaver
eyes. It saw
Inondra.
fear. Then
Inondra.
it all faded away. It was a relief.
We know about where she is.
Turalyon hurt. His entire body ached. It wasn't
That's a
only
mood.
physical pain. His thoughts, his very soul pulsed with agony. But he
Yep,
had
I felt that.
survived. The soul stone lay motionless on the ground, inert.
I don't know where
Nothing
she
but a
is.
trophy now.
I clicked on
building.
it.
Helped him to his feet. Alleria was returning. It was a long walk
One of these
across
buildings.
the crystal hall. He watched her every step, mind numb, barely able to think. She stopped in front of him. She looked exhausted.
It is good to see you again.
She said. He wanted.
Oh, there she is.
Not that one.
Same.
No, I see
He
her.
wanted to tell
Follow
her
me.
that he loved her and that nothing would ever change that.
You're not gonna love it in
would have
there.
been true, but he couldn't find the words. Not yet.
She's in here.
She seemed to
To the left.
understand.
My destiny does not end with the light. It ends in darkness. I have known that for a long, long time.
She met his gaze without blinking.
And if I
Okay,
do
I
not
got my
follow
rock.
that path, I put you, Arator, and all of Azeroth at risk. Please believe me.
Lithraxian spoke up.
I have known darkness, Alleria. I have
Let's see
seen
what else is here.
lost creatures. You are not one of them. You have not crossed the threshold.
I will. One day.
She said simply. The Nathrazim scoffed.
In the Legion's name, I did countless things that cannot be forgiven. I committed genocide over and over and over again. The light redeemed me nonetheless. I will not give up on you, Alleria Windrunner. Not that easily.
Turalyon studied her face. He knew her too well.
This guy.
She appreciated
This guy?
what Lithraxian was
This
saying,
guy.
but she didn't believe it.
Alleria, go. Leave.
Pain flashed across her eyes.
No.
I wish you could stay.
Turalyon's words held no anger.
Oh, that was only
only
600. I thought it said
agonizing
6,000.
truth.
Zira will not allow
You
that.
have 10,000.
She will.
I know. I thought it said 6,000. It was only 600. I was adding another zero.
You don't know what
I
you
already
will
have
do.
this table, I think,
know
for one similar,
precisely
so I don't
what
need
she will
that.
do. And
All
I
right.
know what will come after that.
And I have a lot of blue windows. I like the blue ones.
Terrible
I like cool light.
presence
So I'm
filled
good.
the hall.
I bought
Turalyon felt
a thing.
holy wrath coalescing around
Move around.
Alleria. He stepped next to her.
Zira,
I want paintings. Why can't I have
He
these
said.
paintings?
show mercy.
Any paintings.
I warned her
Ooh.
what would happen if she tolerated the shadow.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this,
She
but we'll
would
try.
defile this place.
Lithraxian knelt before the whirling power of the Mother of Light.
Hear my words. Lady Alleria Windrunner came back to save us, knowing that she would not be accepted here. Courage, honor, selflessness. These virtues still reside in her heart.
Virtues count for nothing if you stray from the path the light has chosen for you.
Maybe the light chose void for her.
Despite her anger, Zira hesitated.
Alyssra.
Turalyon
Yeah, talk to her.
opened his mind to her, letting her see his doubts, anguish, and resolve.
Oh, you don't have, no, you're not even partially unlocked. Never mind.
Harm her.
Zira's merciless regard.
You'd have to do the whole
examined
quest
her
line to get it.
soul,
Oh.
And then turned back to the woman he loved.
Alleria Windrunner, will you
Huh?
renounce the void and pledge obedience to the light?
No.
Alleria spoke without fear.
I will fight the Burning Legion until it is dust.
Good answer.
Answer my question.
She did.
We walk different paths, but we are not
I
enemies.
am my void.
I have seen it. I will join the army of the light in the final battle against the Legion. And together, we will bring the demons down.
No,
I don't know if it's gonna work either, but we'll try.
you will not. You will remain here, imprisoned, until you accept the path of righteousness once again. I will not allow you to taint what I have foreseen.
The light are not the good guys.
Alleria did not resist.
Especially
Even as
since they
members
won't
of the
accept
army
her
of the
help.
light led her away to be
They're
imprisoned
fascists.
elsewhere in the Xenadar. Turalyon watched her go. She looked back at him with
We're
a
looking for
reassuring smile.
Sulphira.
Lithraxian waited there with him.
She will come back. Do not lose faith.
I still trust in the light's purpose. But I still trust Alleria. I trust her as
I'm not
much
back
as I
there.
ever have.
Mm-mm.
He looked at Lithraxian.
I'm
That
gonna
may
get
be a fool.
map pins.
If so, then we're both fools, brother.
Turalyon sat down as healers came to tend his wounds.
Oh, I'm not even remotely close to where we need to be.
Oh.
His thoughts were aflame. His destiny was shrouded. He could not see what would happen. But there was a refuge from his turmoil, a calm center. No matter what happened, he would always trust her.
Sulfira?
He would always fight for her.
Yes.
She would do the
By
same
the
for
house.
him. He was certain of it. That gave him peace.
Mm.
Oh.
I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, probably. We'll buy a couple of those.
That was 1,000 Years of War, minus us talking over everything.
Well, I didn't talk over too much of it, just the last one, but they did a lot of war.
They did. Do you want to see Alleria turn into the Void form for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. We're already more or less where we need to be. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll give it a
Oh,
shot.
I should probably unmute.
Yeah.
Okay, we're unmuted.
Cool.
Music too.
Cool. We're going to go to Argus. What is your item level now that you've transferred over?
574.
That's remarkably low. They did you dirty.
I'm using a very low weapon
see
right
my
now.
brethren reduced to such a state.
It'll be fine.
There is nothing left for them now.
655 with the correct weapon.
Please.
It'll be fine.
To rest.
So I can put spell attack back on.
No, it doesn't matter either way. The good news is it should let you go to Argus just fine. So
Well, I put
now, whether
Sal
or
back
not
on.
you have anything unlocked, that's a different story, but we'll find out. In you go.
You done it.
They look no warning. Now, are you going to be able to teleport anywhere is the question. Let's find out. Am I going to be able to teleport anywhere? I can. Can you?
I don't know. I'm still running.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yep. Nope.
Fuck.
I can talk to Rommel, but I can't click.
Okay, can you talk to Rommel and see if he'll teleport you?
lend you my strength.
The
Wonderful.
Vindicar is yours to
We
command.
will endure.
Without
how are we going to do
faith,
this?
the battle is lost.
How are we going to do this?
You know, I've already...
Deva. If we use the summoning stone, it only takes 2 people to summon, doesn't it? Deva?
It takes a minute. There's a lag.
Deva, can I borrow you?
She might be on her way.
I would like to summon her to, whatchamacallit? See the Triumvirate. Yeah.
Yay.
So if you want to make your way to the seat of the Triumvirate, then we'll summon her there.
Illidan looked at me as I ran by him.
You are very small, Vernal.
Hi. Yes, I know. I come up not even to your, well, about
You
to your
are the
crotch.
length of his penis.
Well, that's a very long penis. It's dragging the ground
It's
if that's the
mighty
case.
impressive, yes. He could wear you like a condom.
From either end. I can't fall off of this, can I?
Fans who draw. Yes, you no. No.
Yeah, because it looked like it was glass.
It is glass.
I don't trust it.
Summoning stone. Yeah, there we are. I think another person has to click this in order for it to work. Now we wait for Deva.
Okay. I'll be a dark pumpkin. I haven't had my whispers in a while.
Yarp.
I can jump up to the level of his face.
You gonna rub your face in his titties? That's about the height you're at now.
Close to, yeah.
You're gonna motorboat him.
Well, they're not. They're not that spread apart or close together to motorboat very easily.
That's a really low res. What's up with that? Blizzard. Get your act together.
He looks grumpy.
Velen's like 1 billion years old.
I would be grumpy too.
No.
Such potential here, but
Jost, you carry a big stick.
Doomed crusade.
Much bigger
You
than
ignored
these
Selkoff.
two. I didn't ignore it. There was such potential here, but it was wasted on a doomed crusade.
Deva has made her way more or less to Dalaran.
So she's on Dalaran across the landing now.
That's Azeroth, by the way.
It looks like Earth.
I mean, any planet with water and continents is going to look like Earth.
I mean,
And if they
Earth
ever updated the model, you would have been able to see that sword.
Does Azeroth not rotate? No, it's rotating.
It's very slow.
Yeah.
It's a day.
Well, yeah.
But they never want to show you the other side because we're not supposed to know where it is.
Hi, Deva.
You're going to the seat of the Triumvirate. So you want to go down to Eridath to the Shadow Guard incursion, I think? No, yeah, Shadow Guard incursion.
Any rotation, no matter how fast or slow, always takes exactly 1 day.
Uh-huh. She's coming.
I know. She just passed me. Hi, Puka. I see you remembered. With 36 minutes left in the stream, you missed the entire audiobook.
She's here for the more visual part.
True. We are going to go do an experience now.
Let's see if that summons you. It should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. We're going to do it on Mythic.
Okay.
I'll one-shot everything, don't worry. In we get.
Okay.
This is the seat of the Triumvirate. This is where Velen was a high priest, and Archimond and Kil'jaeden were What?
I must progress further in the Argus storyline in order to access the seat of the Triumvirate. Not
Ain't
letting me
that
in.
some shit? Let's try
Yeah.
heroic. Try it again.
Oh.
Ain't that some shit?
Yep.
Okay. Well, fucking ass.
Yeah.
Cool. That's so cool. You need to play this game, Opie.
Yeah.
You need to play the game. You need to have played for the last 20 years. I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of impossible.
You don't say.
I have
That's
sparkles
real
at
shitty.
least.
Okay, so what I wanted to show is a cutscene. Do you want me just to link the cutscene?
You can do that. Why do I have sparkles? Eva has sparkles too now.
It's like a 30-second cutscene. It would have been cool to do the dungeon, but I guess it's whatever.
You said it's a 30-second cutscene?
Second, yes. Put it up on screen, Opie.
Why is it still showing my bookmarks?
Do better.
It's Control B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not hiding them. Why is you not hiding them?
Firefox?
Just manually hided them.
That's fine. She does a big suck on a Floyd Naru.
She got voidy because she took the void.
Mm-hmm. That was it. And you want to see that in real time? Had you played the game at any point?
For the last 20 years.
God, that's so stupid. It's been... This expansion came out in 2016?
It's been 9 years.
They can't unlock that shit for us?
No.
That's some ass booty.
Yeah.
Came
Especially
all
since
the way down here.
I've already got my burb.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you for trying. Do you want a sparkle?
no. Angry now. Gonna jump to my death.
Just so you can go where?
I don't know. There's an Naru here.
Let's go see a Naru. Eva's flying down too. I mean, we're levitating, so I don't know how much death is going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it did. There is a Naru. He makes pretty sounds.
Goddamn wind chime. Just rented the Naru.
But she makes pretty sounds. I can't hear her anymore.
No, she only exists in the Shadowlands. Alright, well, I'm going back home.
Okay.
Everything I want to do in this game is locked behind the fact that you've only played it for like a day.
I played it for longer.
No, not as far as they're concerned.
True.
It took me to my alliance home. That's not where I wanted. Or the horde home.
Why did it take you to your horde home?
It did the same thing to you. You selected the wrong one for the drop down.
I didn't know there was a drop down.
There's a drop down.
There's the drop down. It's only this. Oh, there's the drop down.
Unfortunately, there's a 15-minute timer.
Well, I have a row of trees going up to my horde house now.
Yep.
I have a little tent. And my flamingo. It's a very fine flamingo. My kitchen. Kind of. I need more cookware. This is, we don't talk about this room. I should get a door for it.
Okay.
Well, it's the acupuncture room. We'll call it that. See, there's a brood mother.
My flamingo is rocket powered.
Your flamingo is rocket powered.
Yep. I'm also at my outdoor cap. I can add no more outdoors.
No more outdoors?
Nuh-uh.
I'm bypassing the 15 minutes.
That's so.
Yeah.
I'm
visiting your house.
Hmm.
Which is by my house.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I did them over here. I haven't done them on the horde side. But I did it over here. Oh, where's Trevor?
He'd be at the salespeople, I would think.
In the middle of town?
Yep. I would think so. Where the scroll is.
I shot right by it.
Stop.
Trevor.
No bueno. I will look. What's... I don't see a Trevor in the vendor list. Oh, here he is.
Trevor Grenner.
Yeah, he should be here. Hang on. I showed him more like this direction, though. Here, I will just get a checkpoint. No, it's saying back here now. Oh, way over here. Got him.
You pinged, but we're not in a party.
We are
But
at a party, I
see.
didn't ping.
Oh.
Oh, this is where you get the lattice stuff. Oh, delightful.
Good day to you.
Ooh, he's got duskwood trees, too. Did all that. Yeah. Diva hasn't seen my house yet, has she?
No. I bought 20 roses.
Moneybags over here.
Oh, yeah, she saw it because I went in there and showed everybody around.
Right.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Here's to new beginnings. What will tomorrow bring?
How may I help you?
I should learn the basics of inscription.
You should do that.
I done that.
Cool.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Are we?
She seems to think so. You can dye a fruit bowl. Good to know.
Purple dye. Well, what do I need?
You need any of those plants.
Yeah.
But you can just buy on the auction house if you really didn't care that much.
Yeah.
Something new to trade? Every sail tells a story.
Mhm.
Come back anytime.
Yeah. Reaper likes to maybe overcompensate sometimes about big things.
No. Made that up. That is liable.
It's only liable if it's untrue.
Yep. I refute.
Uh-huh. Now, why can't I make my roof purple, but everything else I can do purple roofs? Like on the...
You can.
I tried and it wasn't letting me.
Click on the roof. Go to 4. Yeah, that one. Then click on the roof. Roof color, right there.
Oh, I didn't see it over there. Okay.
Violet.
Violet.
There you go.
There. That makes me happy. I need to build a... Oh, that's right. I have a bajillion fences.
Yep.
$45 to be exact.
Yep. I can put my books. Why are you trying to read it like a manga? It's upside down, you mook. There you go. Need like a light here, though. Yeah, that's good. A little smaller. Oh, it's too big.
Did you notice what I did with the flowers, the blue ones?
No, I haven't looked over there.
Well, I put 4 of them down first, and I put them at the corner of my property, at the as far as it would let me. So I had a boundary.
That's the way to do it. On the beta, they will show a boundary eventually. It's not implemented yet.
I also cheated with the cobblestones going far down. I put them as far down as it would let me, and then I made them bigger, and then went all the way down to the road. Yeah, that can sit outside of it a little bit, because it's meant to be a little thing going down.
I am making illegal alterations to my bedroom.
How dare you?
I know. I feel the need for a wolf pelt here. I'm making that executive decision. Big wolf pelt. Biggest wolf pelt you've ever seen. You wouldn't even believe it. There we go.
Frick. Oh. I see. Hmm.
Hmm?
This doesn't line up right.
Oh?
Yeah, it goes across here like this.
Oh, I
Then
know. It's so annoying.
It comes all the way down here.
Yep.
Lizard, seriously.
Small indie company, okay.
I know. Oh, you would think that they can make squares.
No. Have you not seen how none of the stairs line up?
do you
Lower
mean?
your expectations
Oh,
considerably.
the front stairs. Mine actually lined up okay.
All the stairs ever in Dornegal.
Oh, those, yeah.
What if I added some, like... How does that look? That's
Have
pretty
a good
good.
night, Deva. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you, even though we couldn't get in the dungeon. We tried.
We did.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas too. Alright, I have a full fence.
Oh god. What's happened? I had a pillar teleported to the nether realm. I don't know where it's gone.
Oh no.
Oh well. Gone now.
Yep.
Can I... Is there any lights or anything I can put over here? That would be good. Lamppost. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess. You wanna come see my place?
I'm making a flower garden.
I'm happy for you. Well, good. Can I stick that to there? Yep, sure can. That looks good too.
Tiny fence flower garden.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you learned anything about Alleria and Turalyon and all them?
Yes.
Good.
They had a doomed love.
They had a doomed love. They got blasted into fucking space. She hasn't seen Narator in forever long, and even after seeing him, she kind of blows him off for 2, 3, 4 expansion. He's kind of like, do I get to have a parent at some point, either of you? No.
No,
Okay.
no parent. Okay, I'll come over and see what you've done.
Okay. I did 2 rooms.
Oh, the little badger's sleeping.
Neepy. Coming out. Meet you inside. Okay, hi.
Hi.
Don't go in yet. I added this stuff over here, this flowers and stuff.
Pretty.
Yeah. And then you go inside. Gonna Nixia's head up there with all my other treasures.
You see? Your treasures
I'm gonna
are
make
hidden.
like a bar / tavern area this side.
Oh.
Yeah, need more tables. And then I got in here. You can check out the bedroom or you can check out the altar.
Is this the altar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Yeah, but I put in the pillars, I put ivy on them. I gussied it up a little bit.
Oh, you did put ivy. Look at that.
Yep, and I've got like this little book nook over here, and I put lanterns over here and pillows.
Nice.
Yep. You got a mirror to look at yourself.
Should you
Well, you
really
do
have a
your-
mirror in your altar? Because you're supposed to be
It's
worshipping
for
other things.
affirmations.
For affirmations.
Affirmations. You go over here. I put in a curtain for my privacy when I'm bathing.
And I see you gave Zaltath some flowers.
Yeah, don't worry about that other thing on the bed.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about this. Where
Don't
you
worry
tied?
about it.
Where you,
Hey,
you,
look,
you t-
a
where you're
giant
tied?
wolf.
Where you're tied up for her?
Don't worry about it.
So
So
she can
giant
see
wolf-
you with the bum?
Giant wolf, biggest
Giant
wolf
wolf?
you've ever seen.
Yeah, but there's still this.
No.
It's
That
clearly
doesn't
right
exist.
here.
Hey, come look over here. I've got this thing at the window with the ivy behind the window.
You do. You got
That's cool.
bisques.
Yep. Thought that was neat. And then I got like a couch.
You're sitting in the couch
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
because you made it big.
Well, it looked too small. They're gonna fix that. They're gonna fix all that.
Yeah.
Curtain!
Yeah. Curtain.
I got a flower in my bathtub.
Aw.
And I got clotheslines.
That looks awfully big. Is that Zal's?
You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
I'm a little
There's no
worried
wolf
about
here.
it. I see the wolf, yes. He's gonna catch on fire, but I like how it fits pretty neatly right in the curve.
Right? That's so perfect.
What kind of fireplace is this?
Great question. That is the Admiral fireplace, I believe. Old Salt's fireplace.
I like that.
I'm
But I
doing
probably can't get
Borealis.
it. Yeah.
No, you just have to do Borealis. That's my place.
That's the tiny stove. But you're
It
not much of a
actually-
cooker.
It works. You can right-click it.
No, I can't.
You don't have cooking.
I don't have cooking.
But I can cook.
You know, you can change the foyer here if you wanted it to match the rest of the house.
I should do that, yeah. Let me see. Rugged dark. Rugged stone. There.
There you go.
Can't do anything with the door.
You can change it on the outside, I think.
Maybe.
I hate that it puts you so far away from your house.
Well, it is what it is. You like my chicken coop?
Aw. There's all your
my
chimkins.
chimkins. I can change the entryway, but not the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you disappear when you're fixing things.
Sure. Light gazebo.
I have a void one. Well, not a gazebo. I mean, I have a gazebo, and then I have a void one. Is it? I might explode it if I get in there.
Yeah, you should probably not do that. This is actually 3 fountains on top of each other.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh. I got like a little shrine over here. There's somebody's grave.
But we don't know who. Did you see inside my house yet?
No, I'll go look. Who's this fella? Oh, that's the badger. That's a fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet!
You killed the badger.
No, kill the hare.
Oh, you killed the hare.
Oh my. Gone very elven.
Why did this do a wide doorway? It's not supposed to be wide.
Oh.
It changed it.
You're gonna go be a pervert in your bedroom now.
You're in my bedroom.
Yep. You don't have the fill tub. What do you have? Oh, is that supposed to be a sink?
Yeah.
I thought that was a baby changing station. I was like,
No. I want to know why it changes my doors.
You have a secretive bookcase that doesn't lead anywhere. Exit out of that and click on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can just move places.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only bookcase that I had. And also, you're gross if you keep your tub filled all the time. You gotta change that water out.
I'm getting a weird icon for a wrought iron chandelier that doesn't exist.
It's up at the top.
Yeah, but why is it like interactive?
I don't know.
Oh, you can actually dim the candles. I didn't know that.
Oh, you can with the sconces out here too.
Neat. You can put the fire out in the fireplace. I know that much.
Why do you put my fire out?
Living eternal cold, Shadow Demon.
And look, it's my kitchen.
I'm here to wholly avenge you. Keep left.
No.
I'll purge this shadow from you.
No. Yeah, I can do a light thing too. And a boy thing.
Alright, Abby, let's call it a night. We're done here.
Okay. So we will see everybody next week. Hopefully.
No idea what I'm playing yet. Don't know. I'll figure it out.
It'll be something, and it will be fun, probably.
Maybe.
And then we are doing more Bloodlines 2 and more WoW.
Yep.
Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
Happy Christmas.
Why is there a shelf? Bye.